Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. How's everybody doing? Hey Just Comfort Zone. I heard you had a good challenge. Congratulations. Let me know if y'all can hear me, okay? Hey well, I see how you doing. Hey Creole, how you doing, girl? How you doing? Perfect timing for my coffee. I heard that well. See, I had me about 2 cups already, child. I said, let me go and come on here and make a video. It's been since I think the last time I went live was Friday, child. Friday. I was like, oh Lord, I think it's time. Mm-mm. Let me go on. Hey Lee Brand New, how you doing? Hey Tanya McNeil. Hey Beans and Cornbread. Hey Buddha Bear. Hey Miss LA. How y'all doing? Y'all please hit the like button if you don't mind. I appreciate it. Please hit that like button. Please hit that share button. But child, I just came on to just shoot the breeze, child. Shoot the breeze. I seen a lot of hey CT. You've been waiting. Oh, thank you, Well. See, I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Y'all please hit the like button. So, child, I heard it was a wild weekend of Halloween contest and a whole bunch of drama. And I had a busy weekend, so it's a lot going on, girl. Law. Well, you're gonna have to help fill me in. Well, see, you know what I mean. I have not been I have on purpose not checked out a whole lot of it, but I try to do a quick scan of a few things, this morning trying to catch up or whatnot. And I caught a few things that I want to touch on, but I don't know all the details. Y'all know I ain't finna go back and watch 50 11 videos for 50 11 hours. Okay, I ain't finna do that. Hey, Cosmic Girl, how you doing? But it all just really in the end sounds like a hot mess, right? Let's start with Lemon's. Okay, so when I left out Friday, Lemon was supposed to have his costume, contest and in remembrance of Nika, right? Hey Creole says Lori aka Lolo just dragged this really finally on her channel just for you. Oh wow, I had no idea. I came on too quick. What she say, Creole girl? You gonna have to hit the link. Remind me to drop it so you can fill me in. Girl, get the tea, get the tea. We can definitely talk about that. Anyway, child. So I heard that I said I was gonna say concert, right? Right, Beans and Cornbread, about time. I heard that challenge was pretty good. Now I did click on it a little bit, but the highlight to that challenge for me was that dang on KRN and K Fit. I said, Lord, they showed out. So I got a good kick out of that. I heard Demetra won the contest, and everything. I don't know if and I also heard that seen where Queen Tulsa had an issue with what was going on. She felt like, from my understanding, from what I got, she felt like Jay Dunn sabotaged her performance, with the music or something like that. Now, I thought I heard that. I could be wrong. Like I said, I was just scrolling too, child. I heard her and the reason why I say that is because I heard her on Jay Wilson's, but correct me if I'm wrong, you know what I mean? But I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? So that challenge, they say Lolo had a challenge. I don't know what the deal was with that. I heard there was an issue with her paying people, or she was going to pay them, or she hadn't paid them yet, but I'm sure she'll get around to it. You know what I mean? And I seen where Pizza had a supposed to be in a costume party, you know what I mean? But all it was them up there arguing. How having a party and all y'all doing is bickering back and forth? That didn't make sense to me. I'm like, I'm trying to figure out what's going on with that. You know what I mean? I was like, wow, okay. You know. And then I seen where Big Mouth, hey True Black, I seen where Big Mouth Dragons and Lemon had a sit down or whatever. You know what I mean? And I seen where I guess Dragons was dancing all over YouTube all weekend or something. I don't know, child. But the whole thing seemed like it's a hot mess to me, like I said. And I also but here's the thing. There are a couple of people, the reason why I say it's a hot mess going on around here, that are so annoying you really can't even get to the tea because some people have lost control of their panels, right? Take for instance Dragons, right? She talk so much. and she take up so much of the channel's time to where nobody else can get a word in edgewise, right? And I don't know why they can't tame that unruly beast, right? Now I don't understand. Now this girl, from what I understand, supposed to be staying in a hotel or something, right? But she outside dancing all night long, making all this noise, don't know how to use your inside voice. Girl, you are uncouth and uncivilized, right? You act like you was raised by wolves. And why do they keep continue to give people a voice like that? You know what I mean? I mean, like, girl, you need to sit down and shut the fuck up. That's probably why you're in the situation that you in right now, you raggedy bitch. I simply don't understand that. And got the nerve somebody to say somebody hating on you. Girl, how is somebody hating on you? And I seen one part of the video where she was calling some man a bum or something. I'm thinking, ain't you a bum too? I'm thinking, girl, she on something well, see, it's ridiculous. I'm like, girl, you need to calm down. She don't know how to use her inside voice. She don't know how to be civilized. Like, I'm confused. I'm like, oh my goodness, is she okay? And then I heard that she got into it, had some words, or her and YouTube cameras had words back and forth. I don't know what that was about, and I don't care. You know what I mean? But it's just the fact that I'm like, ugh, you know. And I hey Grace, but and I realized that then why is Sassy always jumping in on the train wreck, right? She always hitching her damn caboose to the latest train wreck, right? So she keep jumping, hey Diamond B, keep jumping from panel to panel, trying to tell Dragon she need to use her inside voice and all. That woman, ain't that girl 30, 40 years old? She don't need to know instruction from your meddling ass, bitch. You just trying to have a moment. You another one of them bitches that need to set the fuck down and shut the fuck up, Sassy, and get your own motherfucking storyline, bitch. You need to do that too. Okay? See, this is the reason why, y'all, I just, it really just makes my head hurt every time I have to, sometimes when I have to come on here and do a video. You know what I mean? I just really, sometimes I just dread doing it, but I come back because people like to watch me. I appreciate my supporters and my subscribers. So that's why I come on for y'all. But these hoes are annoying. Okay? They ought to be ashamed of themselves. Like these bitches act like they was been raised in a born or raised by a pack of wolves or something. I don't know. Like they undisciplined, they uncivilized, and they are grown women. I ain't never seen nothing like it. And I don't care what no, I don't care if it's your fave or not. She ain't the only one. Okay? You got dragons that's annoying as fuck. Okay? That bitch gotta be on something. I agree with that. You got Jay Dunn, weird as fuck. There's something wrong with that hoe. Okay? Who else I can't stand when I have to get off the video when I hear their voice come up? Sassy, she's starting to be very annoying. Okay? Because bitch, you need to get your own motherfucking storyline. It's just so many of them. Okay? That's the reason why I can't hardly if there was tea, I couldn't get to it because I can't stand it up, Crystal. Let's not forget Crystal, Lolo, you know. And is Crystal and Lolo still arguing over Lemon? You know. And I'm like, oh, and let's not forget Ness. She the most hot mess of them all with her goofy over processing wig ass. And why did ODS say that he wasn't gonna talk about her ass no more? Her raggedy ass get ready with me. What is she trying to say? Somebody bullying her stupid ass or something? Like I'm confused. Like what's the deal with that? Ain't this the motherfucking beef sector? And they say that I'm mean. Ain't this the motherfucking beef sector? Like what they doing to themselves is mean. Have y'all? I mean, like I'm like, oh my god, ain't she a drunken heifer? Well, I see, I agree. Just as the thing is, just as far as that goddamn dragons and this, they just whole train wrecks. Okay, yeah, please hit the like button, y'all. Please hit the like button if you don't mind. Thank you. And I realize that it's for some people it's entertainment to watch this shit. And but if it ain't really no drama and all they doing is over talking and really saying nothing that motherfucking all taking up space, time, and motherfucking air, Like, what really is it to fucking talk about, right? And so, like I said, I checked out prime example. I checked out Pizarro's. Um, I guess it was supposed to be a Halloween party. I seen Jay Wilson. He was in the spirit over there. You know, he had his costume changes and all of this and all of that. You know what I mean? But then you got Jay Dunn and Dragons over there arguing about who need to be put down off the panel for a year. And I'm thinking, bitch, you just as ignorant as Jay Dunn is. Both of y'all in the same motherfucking boat. Like, what's the problem? You know, I'm confused. Like, girl, ODS in this cries too much. So, when he say things about her, so he's done. Okay, y'all, how many likes do I got? Do I got 100 likes yet, y'all? I realize I might be talking about some of y'all face, but girl, I cannot. I cannot. It's just ridiculous. Oh, and then also, like I said, I heard, I don't know what it's about, but I heard YouTube cameras and Dragons got into it. I like, is she just trying to, Dragons is probably at this point in time trying to build up a channel and beef with people, you know what I mean? Just for the hell of it. But like, who really cares? You got really care about this bitch and what the hell she got to say? Can y'all hear me? Which is a bit nothing. Like, I'm like, what the hell? This bitch is inauthentic and high as hell. Like, who cares? Ugh. Like, not only do she need to get out of her socioeconomic situation, she need to get some couth about herself. And you talking about people hating on you, girl. You if you really is that cute and you think you all this and all that, bitch, why are you homeless? You don't know how to use what you got, bitch, to get what you need. You don't know how to survive, ho. You can't even use your inside voice. You gonna get kicked out of wherever the fuck it is you stand right now if it's not on the street. Bitch, as loud as you are, you deserve to be homeless, bitch. Okay? Because you don't know how to shut the fuck up and act decent. Don't nobody want to hear all that bullshit you putting out. What the fuck is wrong with you? You fucking weirdo. Like, what's wrong? Hey, ODN. Oh, that's why you wasn't saying you ain't talking about that crackhead no more. Fuck her. Don't nobody care about her crying. It's the motherfucking B sector, and the fuck? She needed just a whole fucking weirdo. One day she gonna hit herself in the face with that goddamn hot comb. Why is she over processing that goddamn wig of hers? I'm like, what the fuck? Hey, and that motherfuckers really be sitting over her watching her do that raggedy ass shit. That shit is weird too. Are y'all really interested in that bullshit bitch over there talking about people? That's another raggedy bitch. Can't talk about nobody. These hoes is trifling. Do you hear me? Okay. Hey, C-Mac TV, whoever you are. Shit. Like I said, I just came over here to talk about the hot messes that I've been seeing. And I also seen on ODS where hmm, and I don't know what it's about, but Miss T Velocity and Demetra got into it. I was wondering why they got into it. Was it about that dang on Halloween contest or something else? But I heard that they have been not. Miss T said that they've been not liking each other, something like that. I was like, wow, I missed that storyline. I watch you would never drop down for. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. What's the deal with that? I was like, wow, okay. I heard Miss T Velocity say it was up and it was stuck, and Demetri said when she start feeling better, I guess she gonna explain, what happened, or she gonna convince the dragon, or I don't know what's gonna happen. But she said she don't feel good right now, so we're gonna have to see, what come out of that. But she feel better, and of course when you have these challenges, it's gonna be it's always gonna be some date. We was all shocked writing for Mitra to feel better. Right, right. I'm like, whoa, where'd that come from? Y'all please hit the like button. Do I have 100 likes yet? That came out of the blue for me right there. I was like, oh, okay. I wasn't expecting it. I was like, oh, Chad. But yeah, but as far as some hot messes go, Ness, dragons, and what is the deal? So what is boring ass Ness over there? What kind is she trying to fix up now? Talking about some if y'all want dragons to come see me in Seattle next year, Y'all gonna help me pay for the ticket. Bitch, she can't pay for her own ticket. Why come you gotta pay her way? Oh, that's right, you didn't even pay your own way to Vegas, huh, bitch? So you want a sponsor? You want a Dragons to have a sponsor to come to? What do you want to come to Seattle for anyway, bitch? Go to Florida. Ain't you from there? Oh, hey, Demetra. She didn't say nothing to me. I dropped down to specifically say something to her. Oh, okay, Demetra. She didn't say nothing to you, but you just felt like you wanted to go in. Well, Demetra, what caused you to just want to go in, baby? Can you just tell me that? What's the origin story behind that? If she didn't say nothing, you just wanted to drop down. You just felt like fuck it. Dragons go to Seattle. She may stay there too. Child, ain't no telling cruiser. But if it was me, I'd be trying to stay where it was warm. Okay? Y'all know black folks don't like it cold weather like that. Mm-mm. I'd be trying to stay where it was warm, child, if it was me. Especially if I was homeless, child. Okay? It's cold as hell sleeping outside in the winter. In the winter, child. I don't know about all that. But that bitch is born. She ain't got no content, so I guess she trying to, get something back up. Oh, James called me phony and fake. I didn't even know. I didn't hear it. When did he do that? I have no idea. I didn't even hear it. I ain't been listening to that man. What he called me phony and fake for? I don't believe I've said nothing about him. And anyway, I don't give a fuck. Let me address it and say I don't give a fuck whether he said it or not. Why you trying to carry a bone or not? Why you trying to get whatever? I don't give a fuck. Okay, in general. Just let me give a in general for GP. I don't give a fuck. Does that answer your question? Okay, moving right along. Demetrius said, "Oh, I got a reason. And we been had beef. Oh wow, I'm in my YouTube studio as we speak, looking for the video. Oh wow, Demetrius, wow. Okay, I can't wait to see that." Miss Creole said, "Miss you gonna have to drop. Oh, I'm gonna drop it right now, Chad. If you got some tea for me, Creole girl, you know how we do it. How you doing, lovely one 2.0? That old bulldog face Trump been having coming. So she been having it coming, Demetra. Oh snap! Oh snap! Beef alert! Beef watch! Beef watch! Child, I thought it was gonna be a beef watch when I heard Dragons and YGC, going at it for a little quick minute. But YouTube camera said, she this her one and done. She ain't gonna worry about her. You know what I mean? I mean, it probably was gonna be lame anyway. So I was like, whatever, child. You know how that go. Oh no, I just never heard you address it. That's why. Oh, I didn't even hear it. If I didn't hear it, I can't address it. And I just addressed it then. Like I said, whether he said it or not, whether you carrying a bone or not, basically, I don't give a fuck. That's me addressing it. I didn't hear it. I don't know about it. Like I said, you could be carrying a bone, you could be lying, but just in case you not, I don't give a fuck. That's my response. Anyway, moving right along. So Demetra says she looking at her studio, y'all. Let me drop this. Well, let me copy the link first. Let me put this phone in my hand, child, so I can do something. Hold on. I'm trying to hold on, Creole. I'm trying to copy it. Let's see here. I don't know why folks think they gonna come on here and get some extra out of me. Besides, I don't give a fuck when they know I don't give a fuck. I'm confused. Like, what the fuck I supposed to do? Give a fuck? I don't think he said that. I've watched all this. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if he said it or not. Well, I see, I don't give a fuck one way or the other. I don't care. Well, I'm just wondering if I was supposed to give a fuck. Hey, Angie, one way or the other, I don't give a fuck. And we go to the link. Oh, my girl got it. Make sure it's her. Hold on, y'all. Child, people be wanting too much from me, child. I ain't with that shit. I don't give a fuck. Y'all know me by now. Oh, I think it's her. Creole?
Yes, ma'am. Hey.
Hey, girl, what happened? What happened?
You are silly. Good morning. Hey, chat.
Good morning.
Okay, so I was searching the web trying to see who's on, and I saw Lola was on. So when I clicked over, she was in rare form already. I mean, her
Ooh,
swinging and everything, and she was like,
ooh,
she was saying stuff like, "F you." I don't care nothing about you. I'm saying I miss the person that I used to know. She said, but you was
mm,
fake and phony when I met you in Vegas. And then
ooh,
when you snared your nose down at me, I knew then that I wasn't gonna like you, even though she said she had paid for her something to eat. I
ooh,
mean, when I tell you Lolo was the old Lolo. She was
ooh,
going in. And she was like, my life already better than better than yours. She said, who goes out of town with no money? She said, I had some money on me. She said, I
ooh,
did learn that. And
ooh,
she said something about if you want to impress me or something like that, get your child.
ooh.
Uh I'm trying to paraphrase Lolo. If that ain't exactly what you said, I'm sorry. But then she said, no, because he might be better off being where he is. But I raised mine. I mean, she
Mm,
was going in. She was going in. She said, I might
ooh,
be back and I might not tonight. She said, but
ooh,
we'll see. She said, if I do come back, just look for a special guest.
ooh. Who you think the special guest gonna be?
I have no idea. I
Oh
have
my
no
goodness.
idea.
Oh my goodness.
I
Well, it's
was
got to be
like,
somebody related to the trip, right?
you're right. I think so too. And she
Ooh,
also
you
said
think it'll be the
intrinsic.
donor, the sponsor?
I don't know. I don't
Oh,
know.
that would be good though, right?
Right. She said in intrinsic, she said, I didn't do anything to you. I posted something because I thought you would like it. You didn't. I took it down and you still talking. I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
what?
What is the deal with her and hey CEO, hey Hypnotic, hey everybody that came in. Y'all please hit the like button. Let me say this real fast because you got the tea, girl, and thank you so much for bringing me some tea. Okay, because you know I can't go back and watch 50. Oh, before you finish this story, what was you on? I tried to glance at oh, I believe it was Miss T Velocity yesterday. You hit the link.
Did I? Was it yesterday?
Was it yesterday?
I was just
Like I said,
saying
I
that
ain't been over here. I ain't
I
been
know
on this.
she's the besides this one, she's the last link I did hit, so I already know what I was talking about. Miss
Yeah, what
T
was you
was
talking about on that?
she was talking about Lori and Ness and all that stuff, and I was saying that the previous night I had hit the link a view was on ODS talking to Lolo, and then I
Mm-hmm.
hit the link and I was telling Lolo, I said, look, I said, you know, you my girl, you know I love you. I said, but you reverting back to this bobblehead blonde that don't ever know none,
You
don't
did
understand
say
nothing.
that. So she wait a minute now. Hold up. I got questions. This is why I want to bring it up. I don't know nothing about I never
Hey,
paid
Kim.
attention to Lolo until
Mhm.
this Vegas thing, right? So she used
Right.
to act like Krista.
Well, here's the thing. We used to close out. We called it Club Bama Girl. Every Friday
Uh-huh.
night, it was certain ones of us that used to be up on Bama Girl's panel. Okay,
Uh-huh.
and Lolo was one. And so
Okay.
we called it Club Bama Girl because everybody would do whatever they have to do, get it done. So that by 8:30, 9 o'clock, we logging into Bama Girl's chat. Okay,
Okay.
and a lot of stuff used to go on, and every time it had Lori in it, she would go, "Oh, I didn't know. I didn't see. Oh, well, maybe, And that used to
Mm-hmm.
bother me. That bothered me. And I
Mm-hmm.
went up on the counter on Bama Girls. I said, "Look, you acting dumb for no reason. Stop that. You too old to be acting like." So me and
Mm-hmm.
her had that love thing, but I had that tough love for her, and I just
Mm-hmm.
couldn't deal with it. And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
anytime she come, I'm dropping. And so when she came back
Mm-hmm.
this time, I knew she had went through a health thing and she was trying to, be different. And I understood it because me myself, I understood it. And I'm like, I
Mm-hmm.
got you, boo. I got you. So
Mm-hmm.
when all this stuff kept hitting her and hitting her, I'm like, Lolo, you're gonna have to fight like you used to fight. Okay. Because
Mm.
that's what I was telling her
Oh,
on
so
that
she used to
girl.
be a fighter girl. Wait a minute, I got questions. Hey, Dr. LaShawn, Queen
Hey,
Lady
Dr.
T, everybody that
Sean.
came. Y'all please hit the like button. Hey, Film Noir, why is you in here trying to say Lolo lies coming? Lolo, this is what she said, Creole. She said Lolo lies coming back, so she can try to deflect back to Vegas Gate. Look, in the first place, Vegas Gate 2.0 was boring as hell. And Film Noir, you ain't never got up here and told us while you try to make a big deal out of Lolo getting a cash app that she never got because you sent it to Ness. You said she
Ooh.
lied. You didn't ask for the money back. You didn't say she owed nothing. So why would she lie? Now I like you, film war girl. And I ain't got nothing against you, because she keeps me up, child. No one could. Well, I mean, like you could say that, but like you made a big, good and well, you sent that money to Ness, and Ness didn't give that money to that lady. But because you're still cool with Ness, you don't even want to come out and say that. So that goes to your character. I don't mean no harm. I didn't send Ness S. I'm talking about her lies on Just Crystal. Well, we know. Well, that's my opinion. Do I want to fight you? No, for what? That's your business, girl. This is just my commentary. Thanks for joining the channel, girl. Please hit the like button. That's just my commentary. I didn't have no part of the money, so I ain't got no dog in the fight, but it's just my commentary. Because when it go public, everybody got a right to talk about it, child. I'm just saying, and in my opinion, that's what happened. But no, child, I ain't got no reason. You ain't even a content creator. Why would I fight you? For what? Like in the chat? You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm sorry about that Creole. So I girl, I had quit. Let me read this. Let me read this. Olivia, it's the video. The power in the drunken tongue started the 30 minutes since people think I'm lying. I don't care to listen, Susie Carmichael, because I don't care. Girl, I already gave you the response. Let it go. I said I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if he said it or not. Girl, I don't care. Everybody know I don't give a fuck about what James Caldwell got to say or don't say. I don't care. Who the fuck is he? Am I supposed to be impressed? ACC, Miss Olivia, a lot of subbies are way too invested. You got that right, CC. How you doing, sweetie pie? Hey, Mitri. Buddha Bell said, she said she don't care. Child, who don't care, Buddha Bell? Child. Well, she said, oh God, I'm proving to people that said I was lying. Girl, why would you even care? You still came over bone currying. Just like in general, like, okay. Maybe they can go look at it. Is that what you want them to do? Because who cares? I don't give a fuck. Anyway, I'm sorry about that, Miss Creole. I'll be trying to keep up with what they
That's okay.
I don't care. Right, Buddha Bell, I don't care. Like, well, okay, ain't it? People say a lot of stuff about me. No need to apologize. I just don't give a fuck. Hey, sweetie pie. Like what? Look at Jill laughing. Anyway, Creole. So back in the day, back in the Bama girls' age. See, I
Mhm.
I I didn't never. I wasn't looking at Bama girl like that. The only
Mhm.
time when I started paying attention to Bama girl, it's cause she had got into it with Five Baby. Five Baby did her wrong, in my opinion.
Okay.
At the time. And that's when I started paying attention to Bama Girl. Oh, and I also started paying attention when it came about something about the young man that had passed away or something like that.
Oh
Lady
yeah,
died.
her godson or something like that. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, but anyway, I didn't know she used to be a banger, girl. So maybe she getting
Yeah,
her
because
leg in that because she seemed like she a pushover right now, Creole.
that's where a lot of us used to hang out at. Like we would close it out. Sometimes we wouldn't get off Bama out of Bama girls until about 2 in the morning. Queen
Hmm.
Lady T says she remember that. It used to be like what's his name? Rebel Son. He used to be over.
Hmm.
Um I mean, it just used to be like maybe about 9 of us up on the panel. Even
Hmm.
my baby that's deceased. I can't think of her name right now. She went
Lady P.
Lady P. There you go. Yep.
Let me
Even
okay,
Lady
look,
P.
okay. Since you brought up Lady P, hey, about hey LeBron, her everybody that's coming in. Y'all please hit the like button. Do I have 100 likes yet? Let me ask you this about Lady P since you brought her name up, right?
Okay.
Because I was thinking about this one day. Do you think, like in general, right? Do
Hmm.
you think it's healthy for somebody to have a grudge against somebody that has now passed away? Do you think that's healthy?
Actually, because I was a therapist before I retired, I can
Mhm.
honestly answer this. No, it's not healthy.
Right, I don't either. Right, because I used to
Whoever
do
it is got
therapy.
to make peace with it and, be done with it because that's support of stagnation. If you look
I
at it like
know,
that.
right?
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, because I saw that, I see that. going on, when it comes to a content creator. I'm like, girl, that's not good for your psyche. Like, this person is going on to glory. You holding on to, the Bible say let the dead bury the dead. So, you know what I mean?
That's right, Levon. Levon said Bama girl used to be the after party spot after five. Yep, that's exactly right. Once five closed down hers, we roll right over into Bama girl and spend the night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you hit the link because uh what is her name? Miss T Velocity was kind of irritated the way that Lola was allowing herself to be talked about being a pushover, right?
Yeah,
Because
it was
I
some things that Miss T Velocity was saying that I had told Lolo to her, to
hmm
her face up on ODS the night before.
Hey Queen
And
Diva. Right.
I said,
hmm
Miss T, I just want to let you know, I did explain that to Lo. I did tell her that
hmm
she's becoming a blonde haired Baba doll again, and I don't need her to do that. I said, if you
hmm
said it, stand in it. If you said it was wrong, I said it was wrong. Now what? I said, that's how you
hmm
gonna have to, come back. Like
Exactly.
and
hmm
Lolo, when she accepted, she said, "You're right." She told me,
Yeah.
she said, "You're right," and I know, she know I got her best interest at heart. It's not like I
Yeah.
want her to be out here banging and stuff, but some
Yeah.
things you got to stand your ground in, boo. Because if not, people gonna
Yes.
keep doing you,
Yes. Absolutely. Keep
and if you can
disrespecting
keep
her. You
going
know what I
around these
mean?
people, it's
Even
different.
goofy ass Sassy was swinging at her, for a little quick minute about some emails or something and semantics as it pertains to Ness and all of that. I'm like, girl, are y'all okay?
I didn't know that. Wow, really? Because I can't
Yeah,
be
because
everywhere.
they dropped some, it was a conversation, evidently, from what I understand, it was a conversation that Lolo had with Exposed TV.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody asked Lolo, did she say she wanted to be reunited with Ness or something like
Oh
that?
yeah.
And Lolo said no, and then the emails or something or the text messages proved different. And then they tried to make a big deal out of that. And Sassy straight up called the woman a lie, like, why are you interloping in a conversation? Why does it even freaking matter? What's the big deal? What two things can be true at the same time? Because from what I understand, Lolo was like, I miss the oldness,
Yeah,
and I
that's
realized
I
we
was
can't
going
be
to say
friends
that. Yeah,
again.
that's what she
I
said
don't
on
have no
ODS.
choice but to leave it right alone.
Yeah, that's what she said on ODS. That she explained that she was saying that she missed how Ness used to be. She said that today
Right.
on her platform. She said, "I missed the before Vegas net, the Ness,
Mm-hmm.
the one that I thought I knew." She said, "But when I hit Vegas, I found out that I didn't know you at all."
Mm-mm. Because
Yeah.
nobody really knows anybody on this internet. If you never, you know, oh, really? Unbought said it's rumored that Exposed TV is the sponsor. Wow, if she is the sponsor, then she a trifling ass sponsor. I tell you, low rent sponsor, child. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think Exposed TV was a sponsor. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even
I
gonna
thought
do
it
it
was
like
Warrior.
that.
I could be wrong, but I thought it was Nubian Warrior. They never really came out and said who the sponsor was.
Right. I thought it was that lady with the ugly hair that I was swinging finesse. What is her name? She talked real slow. Oh my goodness. She's an older lady. She's supposed to be a church lady.
Oh, really?
Uh oh my natural looks diva. That's what I thought it was.
Okay. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't. But
Mhm.
I was also hoping when I said drop the link that ODS could come up here and explain why he was saying what he said. Since
Oh
because I know
about
I
this.
think
I
he's
wish
at
she
work.
would. Oh yes, can you hit the link? Child.
Because I
Mm-mm.
understood what he was saying. He said that him, in other words, him and Ness has this banter that they do back and forth. He can say stuff
Right.
about her, she can say stuff about him, and it don't
Yeah.
affect him. He don't care. He said,
Uh-huh.
but the way he was putting it is now that he say stuff about her, she's beginning to like take offense to it really, really hard or
Well,
whatever.
yeah,
So,
because she's a very insecure person. And
hey,
yet she want to sit on her channel and talk about people, but she don't want people to talk about her. Did you see what I'm saying? And so
I heard.
maybe that's what's going on. But maybe what is his name? Maybe ODS just don't want to hurt her feelings. Child. I don't know. I don't know. But whatever. This the B sector. Like they're real sensitive these days. And it is what it is. That's why like, I don't even see, they call me mean, Miss Creole. I ain't no meaner than I'm not even mean. I'm just blunt. I'm
You
not
just,
mean.
I'm used
My
to people.
opinions are just my opinions.
I'd rather
Huh?
have people like you around me. See, you remind me of my mama, my grandmama, and my aunties. That's where I get it from. My bluntness.
Yeah,
I got a little schooling behind man, so I kind of
right,
curve it a little bit. But baby, my
right.
mama, baby, right.
Okay,
Don't ask them how you look. Seriously, you
okay.
don't really want to
Child.
know. Don't ask.
Don't ask the question if you don't want to know the honest answer, right?
That's it. Let me tell you something though. I used to not dig Lovely Love. Okay.
Mhm.
And but the more lately I listen to her, I give her respect. Because let me tell you why. Whatever Lovely Love say, she stand in it. Whether it be
Yeah,
good, bad, or indifferent, she
yeah,
stand in it. If she was wrong, she said, "Yeah, I said it. I was wrong, but yeah, I said it. Now what?
right.
You know what I'm saying?"
And you know something else? Speaking of Lovely Love, when Lovely Love, in lieu of that girl doing all that dancing, what her name, Dragons, in lieu of
Hmm.
her doing all that damn dancing outside, harassing them people in the hotel, talking so loud that they can't rest because she don't know how to use her inside voice. Lovely Love told her she need to go to the club and make her some money dancing. So now all of a sudden she out in front of the pool dancing. I was like, girl, are you rehearsing to go to the club and make you some money? Like, because Lovely Love told you to do that. What's really going on, child?
You see Ida sponsors comment. I don't know about that Ida. I can only tell you what I heard,
Oh no,
baby.
I didn't see it. What did she say? Let me try to scroll
She
back
said,
up.
"Oh, you said ODS. Can you hit the
Oh,
link a
I the
little bit,
sponsor.
please?"
Has Ness ever asked ODS not to mention her? He got mad when she showed an AI pic of him. He's been having pics of her on his lives. I don't know nothing about that. Can you answer that, ODS? I don't know if it. I don't know.
I
I didn't
don't
even
because
know she was doing
tell y'all
AI.
why
She
I
do
don't
AI
know.
pics of everybody. So
I'm gonna tell y'all
mm,
why I don't know because I know y'all like we don't know because I don't have 8 and 9 hours to sit on the live,
I
and then
don't
plus
either.
sometimes when people come on, I'm somewhere getting a medical treatment. I sleep
Yeah,
by doing me, so I
yeah,
catch what I catch when I catch it. So I can't catch
yeah,
everything. I do apologize that I don't know, but I can just go by what I see.
yeah, yeah. I don't know. But how you doing medically?
I am good. I am good. I don't know how long
Okay.
this is gonna go on, but I mesmerize the doctors all the time. So hey,
Well,
like my
God is
doctor
good. He
told
got
me,
the final say, don't he?
ma'am,
I said, God is good. He got the final say,
come
don't
on. Yes, he does. I know I ain't gonna
he?
go out here
That's
no
right.
time soon, but right now this is just what I gotta do, and I'm good with it.
I know that's right, baby. I know that's right. ODS is not in a position to hear that. I
Oh,
understand ODS.
okay.
Lovely one says, I'm proud of Lolo because this was long
That's
overdue. You
lovely
mean the
love.
story from
Okay,
Dragon?
that's
So why
lovely
did
love.
it take her so long?
We are okay. She's a Libra like myself, and what the main thing we try to do is keep the peace.
Yeah,
But once you get on the other side of our scale, we let you have it. Everything that you done came for and plus. And so this is
yeah.
just what she's at now. And
It's
now
just
she's
fine.
she'll never go back to that other side with that person. She'll
Yeah,
always be here. And that's
yeah.
what they didn't understand about the just crystal thing in her. They was like, well, Lolo, you keep coming after her now and blah, 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 because she's on that side of the scale. She try her best not to. I just say,
Yeah,
girl, okay, all
yeah,
right, but now that she's over there, she don't care.
yeah. She don't care. She done had it pretty much,
Hmm.
basically.
She
She
wanted
done done
ODS.
all
She
she
wanted
could
to
do.
know why you made up your mind not to go after Ness. I say nothing about Ness anymore, and I can't explain
Yeah,
that like you can explain it.
yeah, yeah. That's what I want to know. Working stop by the show some too. Thank you, Simply Me. Thank you.
Beans
Mm-mm.
and cornbread, right?
Oh,
We
cause
are.
she a crybaby. ODS said cause she a crybaby.
That's why I told you. That's what he said. He said because she cries so much. Yeah.
Little Mama says the problem with Lolo is she don't keep the same energy. So I'm wondering if she will keep the same energy she had this. Well, hopefully she will, because sometimes once you're done, you're done. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? ODS
Hmm.
said, and act like I'm doing anything more than right. ODS, right. So I don't see why you feel like you need to stop dragging her ass. Everybody else dragging. Is she a hot mess? She a hot mess. I mean, like really? I mean, child. I
Is
don't think they have
Demetra
any
still
real
in the
beef,
chat?
just unhealthy banter.
Because I wanted now Demetra gone. She must be looking for that video. I didn't know her and Miss T had an issue either. That's shocking me.
I had no idea, Creole.
I'm like, whoa. When I read her saying that, I'm like, oh, really? Never knew it.
Never knew it. Yeah,
I knew her
I'm
and
with
Ness
you. I never.
did. I know Miss T Velocity and Ness did. I knew Miss T Velocity and Just Krista did. But I swear
Yeah,
I never knew about Demetra.
yeah. No, I didn't. I didn't either. We mediate and balance. With the equalizers, but don't F with us. Libras are extremely shrewd and can be mean, child. I think the issue is Demetra winning all those challenges. Oh, you think Miss T Velocity got a issue with Demetra winning challenges? Oh wow. Do I have 100 likes here, child? How many likes do I have?
Let
And
me
can y'all get me to 100 likes? I know
refresh.
y'all like to come in, get the tea, but please circle back and hit the like button if you
You at
haven't. I would,
73, Miss Olivia.
huh?
You at
What you say?
73.
73. Oh, that's good. Y'all, we almost at 100. Y'all doing good. Y'all, please circle back and hit the like button. Thank y'all. Okay. I'm here for it. 297.73. Thank you, Creole. Yeah, we working on it. I should have my 100 likes now. It's 297 there. But anyway, child, yeah, I didn't know that they had an issue.
Yeah.
I missed that too. And I just wanted to know what the genesis of it was. But like you said, Demetra said she was going back and looking for the video. So,
And let me see. A view. She did apologize to Lolo because she didn't want to come out as beating her up. She was just
uh-huh.
like she need to stay away because a view. That's what led me up there because a view went on ODS's to say something to Lolo about how she's acting around here. And a view don't hold no punches. If you don't hold no
Uh,
punches, you gotta love her. And then I follows up, and I'm like, yeah, well, let me piggyback of you, Lolo. Look, baby, and everything. She's like, you right, you right. So I guess this morning she woke up for war. She
uh-oh.
woke up
So she
for war.
chose violence today.
Yeah, she chose balance. Hey, friend. Hey, in real life with Anthony. What's up?
Oh, speaking of violence, hey, real life, did you watch that show on Netflix? What's it? Tyler Perry, Black Beauty or something, Beauty in Black or something like that.
Not yet, but I heard TS has a good role in it. TS Madison.
I seen it, yeah. But girl, let me tell you something. Creole, Creole. I said, is this Tyler Perry's coming out show or something like that? You
Really?
watching it now, Cosmic Girl? I said, is this his coming out show or something like that? I'm like, girl, I was aghast. I was taken aback. I was like, well, I guess Tyler Perry ain't worried about a Christian audience anymore, cause girl, I have never.
No, he's not. He's been over that when he did his other play before he started doing really movies all together. At one play, I forgot what
Mm-hmm.
it was that he had cussing in it, and people was like, and he said he
Ooh,
wasn't
but
going
let me.
back.
This had to be his coming out, cause it was so much man on man relations going on in
Really?
that video. I'm thinking, am I watching pornography or something?
I haven't really wanted to, but my friends are asking me to look at it so I can do a review on it. But I
Girl,
haven't.
it
Yeah,
is child, right. Some of those scenes, I'm like, oh my God. Ugh.
I think that in
Ugh.
some of these Tubi movies. Period. In some of these movies, it's really soft porn. It's not even
I
rated
know,
R
right?
no more.
Let me tell you something. I ain't mean to stop you, Creole, but when I see that it's one part in the movie, I was like, what in the holy hell is Tubi doing on Netflix? And the
Mm,
dialogue was really lame, and you know what what really got me into all of it? It's all these black people in it, right?
yeah.
And they doing the most deplorable things. It's a family in the movie. The family killing up each other. The family hate each other. And then it's this strip club. They got these women's out on these poles, these men's on the poles, and the straight men say they ain't gay, but they trying to get money out the gay man. And this one man that he clearly gay and his son is gay, but he talking about his son in a derogatory way. And I'm like, what the hell is going on here?
But
And
I'm
he
telling
dying and coughing up blood, and he's still trying to look at another man that's supposed to be straight, but he wants the money. I'm like, girl, what is wrong with Tyler Perry? He just really coming out. He telling us about. And let me tell you what scared me. Why I was like, you know what? He was forced out by Walter Lee Hampton back in that child. Honey, he is you watching that Queen Diva? Queen Diva, did you see that part to where they was out in the park? So it's the strip club, White Creole Butterfly.
Okay.
And you go behind the strip club and the folks is doing it out inside the cars, on top of cars uh
Hmm.
and all of it. Girl, it looked like, you know what it looked like? It looked like it was some kind of demonic
Or-
orgy that
Okay.
Tyler Perry had went to before, and he was playing it out. That's
Yeah, I
what it
like
looked. This
Family Business too. I watch Family Business. I got all the books. I've been reading Family Business before it came a TV show. Mm-hmm. Uh,
child.
now I haven't watched it, and I might not because I watch what goes before my eyes. So
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't know. Not that
Yeah,
I'm a
I did.
fool.
I had
So
no idea that I was going to see that. You know what
hmm,
I mean? Like I had no idea. I didn't
you didn't know
I
why I
was
was
really
going to be in it.
disappointed to see that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Because I'm like, okay, so is this what we done dissolved into?
And he's so intelligent. Just think about how he worked his way up to be the
Yeah.
billionaire that he is now. I remember Tyler Perry when I was buying his bootleg VCR tapes, you know, when he was like just a little playwright. He used to travel
Hmm.
on the chitlin circuit, as they call it, you know,
Yeah.
making a name
Yeah.
for himself.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
to see where he's gone at now, you know, like as far as money wise,
Yeah.
it's a miracle. But to see him compromise a lot of things, I don't like.
Yeah. Well,
And I
you
mean,
know, you can't serve
everybody
God and money. You know, you can't serve God and money. But like I was like, must be his coming out a series or something like that. Cause baby, it was one point. It was another part that I saw on the show. Is it was these two men. Now I thought it was this man
arguing why.
had this woman bent over, right? Child,
Uh-huh.
it was another man bent over, and they was showing it. I was like, excuse me.
Say,
I didn't
yeah,
need to see all that. They had drugs all out in the public, and then I mean, it was, it made, in my opinion, black women and black men look bad. It made us made them, because not me, seem like that black folks won't worry nothing about destroying them, killing each other, even
yeah.
as a family member, over sexualized the men and the women. The whole thing was just not for me. You know what I mean?
And let me say this to somebody. I don't think Tyler Perry's writing is bad. I feel like he knows the direction he wants stuff to go through, I go
Yeah.
to. And a lot of
Mm,
times when you hire writers, they have their own input on how things should go. Now,
mm,
he should have some other people beside himself, and then he should
mm-hmm.
fine tune it the way. But he said, why even do that when he knows how he wants his stuff to go? And believe
Yep.
it or not, a whole lot of people may not like him, but a whole lot of people like whatever Tyler Perry do. That's
That's
why he's
true.
so relevant because
Yeah, he got a
somebody's
fan base. Yeah,
yeah, somebody's watching. So you know,
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm sure. Maybe
hey Angie Boo,
I don't. Oh, child. Mm-mm. I'll
yeah,
pass on that with Diamond B. I wish I would have passed on it. I was not expecting that.
hey
I
Diamond.
expected him to, depict black women in a derogatory manner. But baby, I don't know what kind of demonic shit he had going on in his head, and whoever was writing about it. But I was not impressed by this shit. I was not. I'm just
Yeah,
sorry.
it's not for
You know.
everybody. And then on top of that, excuse me, my sinus is draining. Storm Monroe had said something about Christian Keys going after Tyler
Mm,
Perry. And Christian Keys, from my understanding, I'm gonna have to go back and look at that. So I'm gonna say
mm,
allegedly, Christian
mm,
Keys sent Storm Monroe kind of assist and deceased, talking about I'm gonna sue you if you keep saying that. Because
mm,
everybody is saying that he's coming after Tyler Perry, and he has not one
mm.
time said it out of his mouth. He said it was a
Mm.
millionaire. Remember that? He never said
Yeah,
who
he
the
didn't
millionaire
say Tyler
was.
Perry's name. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
Yeah, he didn't
So
say his name. Yeah.
right. And so whatever's coming out, somebody says something's coming out in November or whatever
Mm,
about Tyler
mm,
Perry. Could be not. You
mm.
never know. You gotta nowadays these celebrities are suing because people are giving a person like a Jaguar Wright platforms.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
just because some things the Jaguar Wright has said has came out, a broken
Yeah.
clock can be right twice a day, y'all. And I for
Yeah.
everybody to start believing everything
Okay.
this woman is saying, it's just
Mm.
making me like, huh? Whatever happened to what is that? Where journalism where they double check, recheck, and then recheck. Whatever
Yeah.
happened now, all a person has to do is have a theory or be somewhere and be like, yeah, because this is I don't fall for that. I don't fall for that.
Oh, let me read this. Hey, Food Junkie said, Beauty in Black is just a cheaper knockout version of the Players Club. Indeed, P Valley. Yeah, I never saw P Valley,
I've never
so I
saw
don't have no
P
reference to that. And as far as the Players Club, honey, they was doing way more in that movie than they was doing in the Players Club. Cause I didn't see no man on man action in the Players Club. I guess hey Miss Philadelphia, I guess I'm just not used to seeing that. And so maybe that's why I was taken aback, but uh, I don't think that was a very good depiction, in my opinion. It looked uh like you got to watch it, Creole, because I just felt like it was demonic, like it was too much.
Yeah, and the only reason, excuse me, I'm kind of upping it a little bit is because my girl T.S. Madison is in it, and I remember
Yeah, now
T.S.
T.S.
Madison.
Madison was in it. She was playing somebody that was giving people the butt shots, and they was using like chemicals from the hardware store to give the girl the butt shots,
Oh yeah,
and the
she's giving
girl
them
got sick
BBL.
and she almost died. Trying to get a BBL or whatever with I guess it was what do you call the stuff you blow up your tires with?
Yeah, I know. Fix a flat.
Yeah, fix a flat and stuff like that. And the girl got sick and about died and all of this and all of that. And they went back and they beat up her friend. Her friend is really the star of the show. It's really her story, I guess. And because they wanted her to hush, and she really wasn't into the life or whatever. And so they felt like she was rebellious. And so yep, spoiler alert, y'all, spoiler alert. And so Maddie and the other girl went and beat the girl up, and girl, it was a lot going on with it. I was like, oh my goodness. And then it's sex trafficking, because there's a police officer on there. He's kind of the fixer for this rich family, that the show is surrounding. And but he running his own plays in the background. And I was like, oh my God, oh my God. I didn't you says I didn't like the scene where Maddie fought that woman. I don't know why Tyler added her to that scene. Child, I don't know either. Uh, child. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. But
Hmm.
anyway, if you get around to watching it, I really would like to know what you think about it, like on a spiritual level. Cause I'm like, what in the world? I'm like,
Yeah,
what? It's some stuff I didn't expect that.
yeah. He
You
was wrong.
know.
If loving you is wrong, the jewels, man. Oh, okay.
And I feel sorry for these women out here this day and age, cause baby, uh, child. They better make sure that the man ain't sleeping with another man. I bet.
You know what?
Mm-mm.
My thing is this, because I have a daughter that is same gender loving or homosexual, whichever way you want to call it. That's my
Mm-hmm.
baby girl,
Mm-hmm.
and everything. And so whatever you choose is you. My thing
Mm-hmm.
comes from Miss O when people try to trick people. I don't
Mm-hmm.
like if you was once a woman and now you a man. That needs to be upfront. If you
I
think
agree.
you like a person, when you meet them, you need to say, you know what, let me be transparent. I was
Yeah.
born this, so
Yeah.
now I'm this.
Well,
You
don't
give
you
them
think men need to be transparent? Like if they
yeah,
sleeping with another man?
I was gonna go
Huh?
that way too. Yeah. I just think
Yeah.
transparency needs to be, and that's just my opinion. I don't live their lifestyle, so I don't know the dangers.
Yeah.
But I feel like
Yeah.
when you come face forward to somebody and you think y'all got a connection, that's the time
Yeah.
to say, let me be honest with you. I'm this, I'm that,
Yeah.
I've done this and I've done that, to give the person an option whether or not they still want to pursue it. Don't take my options away from me. Don't do that. Don't make the
Mm,
decision for me. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
And that's why my
mm-hmm.
thing is about me being a widow. That's why right now I'm taking my time because the type of man that I had a good country, honey, who
Me too. That's why I said maybe I just don't understand the new world.
girl,
But let
my
me read this. Food Junkie says, in the world of strippers, pimps, hoe, and big money, what is depicted was true, regardless if you are into it or not. It's I'm not saying it don't happen, Food Junkie, and no, I'm not into it. This is just my opinion. I got a right to my opinion. You know what I mean? And I'm sure that that is truly depicted. That's what's going on. I get it. I'm not saying it don't happen. You know what I mean? And then but I got a right to my opinion, and I think it's debauchery. I think it showed. You got this stuff going on with P Diddy right now, and I thought in my mind, is this what P Diddy's what do you call them parties? Then what did he call them? The freak offs was like. You know what I mean? I'm thinking, oh my God, like, child,
probably.
that's not cool to me.
Mm-mm.
But that's just me. That's just
But
my opinion.
here's the thing with that too. We got to realize that in this society, and I know you know this, Miss O, in this
Hmm.
society that we live in, there is always other realities going on. Just
Yeah,
because,
absolutely. And I ain't gotta like it if I don't want to like it. I realize it's going on. You know
right?
what I mean? I
That's
see the
my
world in
point.
black and white. I don't live the world in rose-colored glasses. But I got a right to my opinion. You
You
know what I
sure
mean?
do. You sure do. Yeah. Let me tell you
You
what
know.
happened to me one day. Let me tell you, this was years ago. I don't even know if it's still here in Kentucky or not, but years ago. One of
Hmm.
my sisters said, I was talking about this kind of the same subject. And my sister was like, I'm gonna take you somewhere with me Friday. And I'm like, oh Lord. So anyway, it's this big old building. Just looks like a regular building, like a warehouse building or whatever. And I
Hmm.
goes with her and we go through these doors. Like she had to, give her code or whatever. We go through these doors. You think I'm playing. It's
Okay,
bad.
food junkie. I drop it. Go
It's
ahead. I'm sorry.
everywhere. It's bars. It's real nice. Like a dressed
Hmm.
up club, but it had beds and different things everywhere, right? And
Mm.
when you walked in here, you knew that some of these men that you saw here are well-to-do men because the way that they were dressed, the
Hmm.
watches they had on, the women were there. I seen some politicians. And when I
Hmm.
tell you in each, it's like when you keep walking, it's a different section. It was
Hmm.
all type of sex and stuff going on in there. It blew my
Yeah.
mind. And some of these politicians I knew because they would come and sit with my granddad and ask him about what could they do to make the state better, the city better, and stuff like that. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, she said, shut up. You didn't see nothing. Shut up. I mean, so
Yeah.
I kind of knew that we live in this world, but there's a whole nother world that goes
Absolutely a whole nother world. See, my thing is, I agree with that. But here's the thing. It hurts my feelings to see people's souls being so weak, right?
yeah, I know what
You
you're saying.
know, I mean,
Yeah.
like, okay, so you want money, you want all this power, all this and all that. But the thing you got to do to get it, you know what I mean? You got to have no moral compass, like the Diddy situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I heard this morning to where he got yet another lawsuit where a boy at the time was 10 years old, and is suing him, and
I think it's
all
wow.
these women, and
Mhm.
it ain't just Diddy, it's all of them. The
Right. So
whole
did you hear my live about the Vince McMahon of WWE?
yeah,
Vince
he was yeah he got some charges too. He was
just
real
like Diddy charges. His
yeah
charges yeah.
yeah
So
he had the Diddy charges too. Yeah.
and I've been doing a teaching and I'm gonna do this tomorrow as well on Molech, the god
Hmm.
Molech that people worship. Because
Hmm.
that God also when people worship, they got a kick out of killing kids.
Mm.
and that would give them more strength to do the sexual stuff that they wanted, and they would
Mm.
perform it right in front of Moloch while burning
Mm.
kids and stuff. Girl, it goes deep. So this
Yes.
kind of, stuff goes back beyond, back in biblical as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Even
absolutely.
the
Yeah,
Romans.
that's what I mean. That's what I mean. But we as humans keep making the same damn mistake.
Come
You,
on.
you
What
know what I mean?
you
Like,
said.
I mean, there's some stuff, if you don't put it in your spirit, if you don't
There you go.
start nothing, it won't be nothing.
It won't
Like
be
when I
nothing.
seen, I was watching that thing and I had to pray because I didn't want my eyes to come upon it. I didn't want to see that.
Right.
Food
It's
junkie.
not for
What's
everybody.
up?
Hey,
How
Hey,
you
food
doing?
junkie.
Hey, man, how you doing?
I'm good.
That's good.
Go ahead. I'm gonna go on mute. Go ahead.
me too.
No, I'm just this ain't. I'm just saying when people things happen all the time. What I see is I look at all this stuff as entertainment. Either I'm entertained or I'm not. It's not about what I like and what I'm into, anything like that, because that's not the issue. The issue is it's entertainment. And what I'm saying is that a lot of people use these entertainment devices, be it YouTube, be it TV, be it a movie, be it whatever, and take it to heart and take it into themselves as it supposed to really touch them. Nothing can only penetrate you unless you allow it to. And watching that, at first, when I first saw the first two episodes, I'm like, this is some bull crap. This is some mess. And then by the time I got to the third episode of the series, I started to realize what was going on and what was happening. It went past what my understanding was to the understanding of a particular lifestyle that they was trying to portray. Be it you're into it, be it you're not into it. It's not about, for me, what I got from it is it's not about let me turn you on or intrigue you. It was about the trappings that you will find yourself in if you're not together, if you haven't dealt with the issues of your past, if you haven't come to terms with what you've been through. It will allow you to get into some situations that you may not be into. And you gotta understand, while these things may be happening in the real world, what he was depicting on screen are characterizations of characters that he may have ran into, heard about, or maybe just invented. So when I hear people saying stuff like, "Oh, I don't like the fact that she fought that woman," granted, I'm like, "Maddie, no, don't do that, don't beat her up, whatever." But it was because it was Maddie. It was just because in general the girl was for me she was innocent. She still was a child to me mentally because she haven't dealt with what she was dealt with. She was being abused by everyone. The main character was abused by her mother, by her mother's boyfriend or husband, whoever the man was in the house. That her mom kicked her out and drove her to a Walmart and set her there at 17 because the man said basically she was the temptation that she needed to leave the house. So she'd been abused all that time. Then when she got into that lifestyle, she was abused by the fact that she tried to carry drugs on the plane. That was a way of abusing her. Then she was abused by the fact that the guy bailed her out and used her to sell herself to pay off a debt that was basically would never be could be unpaid. You know what I'm saying? So it was, for me, I took that aspect of the story, opposed to be like, oh
Yeah,
my God, this is debaucherous and this is crazy, this is the, and
yeah,
then
no, no. Just let me explain. Did you hear the part when I said that the way for me it was the way it depicted black people, right? It depicted black people and all of it, not just the the strip club part, but all of it, even with the girl and the mama and all of that.
but
What
Olivia,
is it
we all
saying
know that,
about?
but we
What
know
is
that
it
there are
saying
moms out
about?
there like that. There are
Huh?
moms who
What
would
is
do
it
that to their
saying?
daughter. I'm sorry,
Huh?
go ahead. I said, we all know that there's moms out there, there's moms on this YouTube line that would do that to their daughters. We've seen
Yes,
it.
absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Okay, Creole. That's what I'm saying. For me, the whole thing was just debauchery, not just the actual part of it like that. The whole show, the way it depicted black people, it was nothing but black people. Even the family part of it, the family that supposed to had all the money, even the
Right,
way that they were depicted,
right,
was disgusting. You
right.
know what I mean? And the overarching issue for me was a lack of a moral compass. And I'm like, well, damn, is this Tyler? This how Tyler Perry really feel? Like I'm used to him, depicting, the black woman in a bad light, but he depicting everybody all black people in a bad light with this one. You know, I mean, like I
But in
was like,
saying that,
wow, is this what we doing?
yeah,
I
it was
mean,
what he
as a
was.
whole, I'm
Yeah,
like, oh my God. You know what
yeah,
I
that was
mean?
definitely what he was doing. But think about it as well. My thing is this: when you're a storyteller, you tell the stories that touches you in some way, shape, or form. Be it through, or like when I wrote my first book, whatever, you know what I'm saying, and when I started
Mhm.
writing poetry and stuff like that, a lot of stuff that I write about wasn't about me. But I made it about me because I had to put myself into that mental space as to see what I would do if I was there. Like I heard a story one day when I was riding on the public transportation when I was younger about
Uh-huh.
someone finding a cat in the gutter was not, and they took the cat home.
Uh-huh.
I I reached back to that story in one of my poems to depict something. I wrote a poem about rape. You know what I'm saying? In the style of rape, but
Mhm.
it wasn't me. But basically, it was about taking advantage of someone who's out there to help you. Because how I wrote it was, a lady saw a guy on the street asking for change. When she reached to give him money, was not, he grabbed her and took her into the alley and took advantage of her, was not. And
Mhm.
while it was about rape, was not, it was about more or less when you open yourself up to someone and they take advantage of that, your kindness. So while I wrote
Yeah.
about rape to get the point out there, to get that visceral, aggressive, harsh point out there,
Mhm.
the underlying theme of that poem was about when you open yourself up to people, is not, and they take advantage of you. It's like a rape, be it emotional, be it physically, be it, you know what I'm saying, spiritual, stuff like that. That's
Yeah.
why people don't understand like how I am and how I act and interact with people on here. It's
Uh-huh.
because I've been through and worked through and looked at and analyzed a whole bunch of stuff that not only I've seen or experienced, but nothing that no one can say on here can touch
Mhm.
me or affect me because I dealt with it already. So
Right.
for me, it's more or less about, oh, this is the way that he's dealing with some trauma in his life. It may not be that particular trauma, but the trauma of abandonment, the trauma, because if you know Tyler Perry's story, his story
Right.
was where he was sexually abused.
Yeah.
So thing is,
Yeah.
he could have been that
And
main
he had
character,
to
that
sleep
girl,
in the car and he was homeless for a
right?
time. And yeah, yeah, I know his
Exactly,
story. Yeah.
and things that he possibly thought about that he may have to do or could do or should do. You know what I'm saying? Just to survive. So I
Right.
look
But
at,
see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. It is I understand that part right there. And I am glad that he came out of his situation.
mm-hmm,
But when you coming out of a situation like that, right? See, when it comes to the spiritual aspect of it, things will attach themselves to you, right? He came out
mm-hmm,
of the situation, he came for nothing, and now he got everything he could ever want, right? But in him coming out of his situation, like he started one way, and now he here, right? And so that means along the way that you coming up, you know, and living your life's dream, and you are now a director, you own the studio, you got everything you wanted. But along the way, what part of your soul did you have to sell? Do you see what I'm saying?
I was just saying, but
That's the
Olivia,
overarching issue for me.
just because he has everything just because he has everything that we think that he may want monetarily, it doesn't mean that he has everything he wants spiritually and emotionally. Because
Absolutely. That's my
because
issue.
right,
That's why the Bible say, listen, that's why the Bible say you can't serve God and money, right? It don't say to have money is a sin. It says for the love of
love of
money
money, right,
is the
for the
root
love
of
of it.
all, even not just money, it's power as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in your quest for power and in your quest for money, and well, y'all ain't tired. You can hit the link if you want to come up here and discuss this, right? And but you got to be careful, um you know, what you enter in, what you allow into your spirit, right? And for me, when I saw that right there, uh it was upsetting to my spirit on every level, on every episode that I watched. It was unsettling to me, right? And that's probably the only reason why I'm talking about it right now, because it was unsettling to me, right? Not just the actual aspect of it, you know, just the whole the way the family was, right? the
But
family part was more unsettling to me than anything, along with the way the girl was treated. You know, it's
mhm,
just so sad, and it's sad to me because that is the reality that a lot of people live
mhm,
in. Do you see what I'm saying? You know, and all in the order just to think this how you going just to try to make it. Even when the girl, the little girl that was set out, I can't think of her name, and she was in the bathroom, and the girl Rain, the one with the top, the one with
mhm.
she had
The surgery.
Madison beat up,
Mhm.
right? Even that girl coming to her in the way that she came to her, that got her in trouble, that got her in the life
Was
in the
very,
first
very
place.
predatory.
You know, it was predatory,
Right.
and the little girl was so young that
She didn't
she
know
was
better.
so scared. She pretty much, that it was like a downfall from there. Soon as she met that girl, and that girl told her to come out of that bathroom, and she let her into that life. That's where she was. That's why she in the situation that she in now, right? And then
Exactly.
even before that, the mama situation. That
Right.
ain't no kind of mama to do stuff like that. I don't care if it's on the screen, fiction. We know that it happen. Worse things happen than that in nonfiction. Like you literally chose a man over your own child. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? And you put your child out because you know that this man was wanting to do
Was no
bad
good.
things to your child. Instead of you protecting your child, you chose the man over your child. Do you see what I'm saying? So I'm just not talking about the actual part of this. That's like a ritual to me when I seen it right there. But the lack of family, the lack of any type of just love or compassion at all for this child, because the story is centered around her. You know what I mean? And she want to do better, but she don't know how to. The more she try to get out of it, the deeper that she get. You know what I mean? That means something demonic done attack in real life. That means something demonic done attached itself to you because of your situation. Do you see what I'm saying? And that's how so many people get caught up in real life. That's the issue for me.
And see, I guess my whole thing is this. I look at all in terms because, like I said, I'm so far past that things attaching to me that I don't want to be
Yeah.
attached to me or mentally, spiritually, emotionally. I'm so beyond that point in life
Mm-hmm.
that
Mm-hmm.
I don't take it into me. I look at it
Right.
for what it is. So that's
Yeah,
why
I
my
look at it
whole
for
thing,
what it is, and it's not. I'm doing my commentary on it. I guess as a kind of uh, I don't want to say a warning,
cleanse it
but
for your spirit.
as you have to be careful.
Right.
Even what you watch, you have to be careful. Do you see what I'm saying? I've said this before about things that go on, even on the internet that we talking to, right? Like a lot of like this the y'all tired people saying it was hypocrisy. Why is it hypocrisy? Because I got a moral compass. Just because I'm in the B sector don't mean I do all the things that the B sector, some of the people do around here. But I got a right to comment on it, because if nobody don't say nothing, okay, and it just get worse and worse and worse. And I'm not talking about the B sector. I'm talking about the world in
Life.
general. You know what I mean?
Right.
People are just very accepting of the lowest forms of themselves. These days, and they take it like it's the norm. It's not the norm. It's not normal to me. In my opinion, it's not normal, and that's just how I feel about it.
And my
And
thing
can't
is,
nobody take that away from them.
I'm not saying it's
For
normal. What I'm
me,
saying
it's
is
not
for
normal.
me. For me, it's not normal at all. But what I'm saying is that
Mhm.
I see it as entertainment. Either I watch it or either I don't. It's not
Yeah,
my place
absolutely. I
to
get what you're saying.
allow or tell anybody else what is right, what is wrong in their own being. My thing
Right.
is, I just came up here to say that's why I see it like that. It's for me. I come here to talk about the sexual aspect. The sexual aspect of it. That's like non-existent for me because I don't care about all that. You know what I'm saying? Shit, hell, I done some of that before. My point is, is the reality of it. What? I mean, let's keep the shit real. But my point is that's not the issue for me. Sex is kind of the things. There's things that go on with homosexual sex that I don't agree with. There's things that go on with heterosexual sex that I don't agree with. You know what I'm saying? So everyone's gonna have their own opinion about the sexual aspect of it. I'm talking about the whole aspect of story. Because
Mm-hmm.
when you are a storyteller,
Mm-hmm.
you have to reach the people where they are based on the
But
audience
look at
that
the
you
story
want.
that he chose to. But Food Junkie, look at the story that he chose to. The way
But
that he chose to tell the
Olivia,
story.
did he lie about anything?
I mean, like like it's according to fiction in his mind, that's his world. So no, I'm
No,
assuming he
no,
didn't
no.
lie
That's
about
not
nothing
his
because that's
world.
his
That is
world.
part of the world. We both said, and even
Well, listen, boy, let
we
me tell
all
you
said,
something. The Bible says that you can be in the world and not of
not
the
be of
world.
it.
I'm
Right.
in the world, but I'm not of
Not
it.
of
Okay,
it.
I'm not
Right.
in. Never would I ever be in that
But
world.
then you won't tell that story. You will tell your story and how you see the world. See,
Right,
that's
and
what
that's
I'm
what
saying.
I'm doing. That's what I'm saying.
I,
That's what I'm doing.
I
I'm
know,
just
but that's not
simply
what I'm saying.
giving
I'm
my
saying,
opinion about
right.
what I saw, and what I saw was not good to me.
And
You
that's
know what I
fine.
mean?
That's great. That's fine. But my point is, I can't tell my story while putting down some I can't. You do whatever you
Mm-hmm.
want. This is your opinion, like you always say.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell my story while putting down or not emphasizing someone else's truth in their story or the story they choose to tell. That's what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying. So my thing is, yes, you have your opinion, I have my opinion, and our
Mm-hmm.
opinions pretty much are closely matched. So it's not that
Mm-hmm.
I'm going against you, what you're saying. It's just that how I chose to watch that series was to
Yeah.
watch it as an entertainment piece and to understand,
Yeah.
yes, I've seen some of this stuff. Yes, I've been into the strip clubs was not and saw some things go down. I've seen some pimps and hoes do some things. I've seen
Mm-hmm.
that. So what I'm saying is that he did not lie about anything that he depicted. What I'm saying is that it's
Yeah.
not my story. I'm not part of that situation. I wasn't part of the
Right.
situation. Although I was on the outside looking in, like, damn, that's okay. Okay. And you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I seen it. So I'm saying
Mm-hmm.
nothing that he said was a lie. Because there's a
Mm-hmm.
world out there that I'm not a part of, that you're not a part of, that probably no one on this line listening is a part of, but it still doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. And I was thinking about this the other day because
Oh yeah,
this whole
no, no,
election
no. Wait a minute. Let me stop you right. I'm not saying that it don't exist. I'm saying the fact that it does exist
is
is
what you're talking about.
unfortunate
Right.
to me. You
But
see what I'm saying? I'm sure. I'm sure. Whatever he put on screen can't be worse than what actually goes on.
right,
Okay, that's
right.
just like a little snapshot. But to be
Mm-hmm.
going through that in real life, you know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean?
It's,
Which
it's, a,
is like
it's a
sex
lot. It's a
trafficking
lot.
and
It's a lot.
drug addiction and family trauma and all of that stuff for when it actually goes on in real life. You know, I mean, this just a watered down version, to
Right.
how it
But
is in the
Olivia,
world, I'm sure. Do you see what I'm
but
saying?
yeah,
And
I
so,
have two things to say right quick. One thing I was gonna say, like with all this craziness going on in the real world right now, as far as what's going on with this election and stuff, I was thinking to
yeah.
myself, while I've never, as a black man, never experienced any type of police brutality, was not, it'd be
Mm-hmm.
crazy for me to think that just because I haven't experienced it, it doesn't go on. Although I see it happening, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So for me to be like, well, no, it don't happen. It don't happen because it never happened to me, which is
Yeah.
what a lot of people are saying with this election was that, oh, I haven't
Yes.
experienced that. But my point is,
Hmm.
it happens. You know
It
it
happened.
happens. You've
Yep.
seen stories of it happening. You've seen evidence of it happening was that. So why are you going to a blind eye? I take that
Yep.
mentality and that
Mhm.
insight
Yeah.
into pretty much
See, that's
everything that I
my
do.
issue. Now, let me tell you something. Part of the reason why I call myself the Oracle is not cause no magic trick or nothing like that. It's because my eyes are wide open when it comes to this
Mm-hmm,
world. Okay.
mm-hmm,
It's because sometimes ignorance really is bliss. Okay.
mm-hmm. Right.
Because I do not like if I talk to somebody long enough, right? I start to see what's going
Who
on in
you
their
are.
world behind their eyes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't get me. For me, I don't get to live in the world to where I get to put my blinders on. That is not my world.
Right.
Do you see what
Trust
I'm
me, I
saying?
understand. I
And so when I seen that stuff on the screen, I said, Lord, what did Tyler Perry have to give up? How far? I mean, like what transformation had to take in him from the Tyler Perry when he started and the Tyler Perry that's now. Do you see what I'm saying? Because you can have every monetary thing and every material thing in the world, right? But if you give up your soul for all of that stuff, is it worth it? That's my issue. Is it really
see, but
even?
my thing is, you're assuming he gave up his soul. See, that's an assumption on your part. You're assuming he gave up his soul. He never
Right.
said that. What has he
He
said
didn't have to
besides
say
telling the
it. He
story?
didn't have to say
But
it. Oh no,
so
no,
listen
no.
here.
No, it's
But
a
listen,
bargain.
listen to
You
what I'm
can't have
saying.
it both ways. You see what I'm saying?
Yes,
You can't.
listen to what
It's
I'm
no way you
saying.
can have it both ways.
I'm not. The thing is, you're assuming that you don't know that for sure. This is your opinion, which you are entitled to.
My
That's
opinion,
why.
that's
That's
why,
why I
in my
told you.
opinion,
That's why I told you.
wait a minute, food junkie. Let me just rephrase it. In my opinion, you can't have it both ways.
Right.
Okay.
Right. But that's why I
If you
also
know
told you.
anything about the word even tell you, and the world
Right.
has shows
You
us.
can't.
Beside
You
the
can
word,
live with on
the world has
both
shown
sides.
us. The world has shown us that you cannot have it both ways. You cannot
Right.
have money and
Exactly.
power and not come out unscathed. It don't work that way.
So
That's
what
not
you're.
reality.
That's not your reality.
No, it's absolutely not my reality, and it never
Right.
will be my
Right.
reality.
But
You see
my
what I'm
point
saying?
is this.
Because what I hold true is what I hold true about
Right.
me, right?
Right.
And I'm not finna make no deal for something that's temporary because I'm more worried about the hereafter. See,
Right.
that's my opinion, and a lot of
I,
people, unfortunately, don't think the way that I think, and that's fine.
but
You know
that's
what I
why I
mean?
told you the story about the poem I wrote about rape. Because if you just read that poem and never heard anything else I said or listened to anything I said was not, you would think that I would be a demented individual who thinks that way. But
Right.
sometimes people write and present art and
No,
story
you did
in
that because you was trying to tell a story. It's
no,
like you was trying to
but I'm
give a
saying,
warning or a. I get what you saying. I
no, no.
get why you did what you did.
But I'm
You
saying,
know, you
Olivia,
did a
if you just
service.
read that, but what I'm saying, but if you just read that, or if they turned that particular story, the particular poem, into a series or a skit or a play, and it's acted out the way I wrote it and the way I would want it to be acted out,
Hmm.
you'd be like,
Let me answer this right here because it's a good question. Beans and Corporate said, and how do you know he didn't sacrifice himself to ensure a better future for his family and those behind him? When it comes to that kind of sacrifice, beans and cornbread, that ain't nothing but that ain't ensuring a better future. Maybe monetarily and materialistically and socioeconomically. But what it's doing when you do that kind of thing, that kind of sacrifice right there, that's creating a generational curse. That's
mm-hmm,
all that's doing. See, like
and
I
you're gonna
said, you
pay one
can't
way or the
have
other.
it both ways. And I'm just so, this is just my opinion. And ain't nobody got to agree with me. You know what I mean? And then C Mac said, "Do you think he had an awakening and produced the movie as a way to heal from his trauma?" To me, I do not. But that's just my opinion. You know, truth be told, you can't be holy and unscathed. That is true. That is true. You are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. You are
because
absolutely, and you
because
are not
forever
supposed to
testimony.
be. You cannot even be holy, okay? Because we are born to sin. Do you see what I'm
Mm-hmm,
saying? And you came out the womb, you know, with a certain part of a certain level of evil in you. It's just how far you choose to go, because we got freedom of choice here. Do you see what I'm saying? You ain't got to go the wrong way if you don't want to. At the end of the freaking day, okay? Do I really believe it's a generational curse? Uh, like what part of it? Beans and cornbread. Keep it real. I have a sweatshirt say half hood, half holy. You know, let me tell you something about me. When it comes to me and my spirit and me and my soul personally, um, I am not religious, right? I am spiritual. And
mm-hmm,
I have to move according to my moral compass. And that
mm-hmm.
goes for everybody, right? You have to move according to your own moral compass. Because whatever you go through in life, whatever you sacrifice, whatever you choose to do, however you choose to do it, it's between you and the Almighty, right? But everybody got a right to an opinion. And getting back to this movie, in my opinion, this was a whole bunch of debauchery. I didn't like the visual, and that's just how I feel about the movie. And I really feel like it was Tyler Perry's coming out movie or whatever. In lieu of, because of the stuff that, what is that guy or what he was alluding to, the one that was threatening him but didn't say his name. He used to work for Tyler Perry. I can't think of his name right now. Somebody mentioned it earlier, Christian or something, Christopher, or whatever his name was. I just felt like it was a way of Tyler Perry telling his truth. That's what I
But what
felt
part of
about it.
his truth, though? What part of his truth did he tell with that movie? The
I
gay
don't know
part,
exactly because I
the
don't know
stripper
him
part, or
personally, but clearly, I mean, like me, as far as me and Tyler Perry, I feel like he gay. You know, now
okay?
has he ever come out and said he was gay?
And there's
No.
something wrong with that if he was.
No, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it. I'm saying it's just that he felt like he couldn't come out at first, like when he was doing the Chitlin circuit and all of this and all of that. He is the one that felt like he couldn't come out at first, but now I guess he is at a point in his life to where he feel like, this is the way he want to tell the world he is the way he is. Now that's between him and his God and his moral compass and what he think about himself. But this is my opinion. You know what I mean? But how he choose to move in his life is how he choose to move in his life. See, me, I'm not. I don't talk about stuff of this nature on the Christian Keys. Thank you. On an individual basis, I'm talking about it as it pertains to a collective way of thinking, right? Not individually, because I don't care what nobody do individually. I'm speaking collectively. Do you see what I'm saying? So if he felt like this was some kind of, you know, I don't know what he felt like, but whatever he was thinking, if he felt like he had to do this movie for whatever reason, that's on him. But how he chose to do it, the movie, that series, that was a whole bunch of debauchery to me. And that's just my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. I don't feel like all of that is necessary, and I just didn't need to see all that. I didn't need to see all that. Now,
But you had a
if the
choice,
next
though.
person don't got no problem with it, okay. But everybody got a right to their own opinion, food junkie. That's all I'm saying.
I know, and let's say this is your opinion. Your opinion would not change my opinion whatsoever. Like I said, I look at it as first of all, like based on what like thing is based on your opinion. My opinion is like what. First of all, I don't understand one. What part of that is him coming out because Christian Keys said that he was sexually abused by a powerful black man in Hollywood? But that's
Mm-hmm.
but once again, that's my
Well,
opinion.
Tyler, let me tell you why I thought that. Let me tell you why I thought that. That's a good question, actually. I thought that because Tyler Perry, now, if he done a movie like that before, I have never seen it. I've always seen he's always catered to a Christian type audience. I have never seen that, what I saw with this Black Beauty and
He
Black,
had a Christian element
come
to it.
from a Tyler Perry
Debbie Morgan
production.
was she went to the church. Debbie Morgan, it had a Christian element to it as well because Debbie Morgan, the mama, she turned away from the craziness of the family and went to God and the church. So that still had a Christian element to it. So like I said, I'm looking at when I look at stuff, I'm looking at
Mhm.
every aspect of what's going on.
Yeah,
So that's what
that's
I'm
that's
saying.
the way I can only look at
And
it. You know what I mean?
so
But
it still
our
had a Christian
reality, we
element
can
to it.
only dictate information via our own understanding. You know what I mean? And
Correct.
I understand what you're saying, and I hope you understand what I'm saying. I'm talking about this from my
I
viewpoint.
get you completely.
You see, not
I get
nobody
you completely.
else's, just
Mhm.
mine. Huh?
No, I mean, no. I get you completely. I definitely understand what you're saying, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying with that, I'm looking at while I'm understanding where you're coming from, I still
Hmm.
got to look at it through my understanding. My understanding is that
Right. Absolutely. Yes.
I
Absolutely.
don't like I said, I don't see how that is a connection between him and Christian Keys. Because if that's the case, he would have just showed or him coming out. Because if that's the case, he could have done a romantic comedy with two black men being gay.
Mm-hmm.
We
Mm-hmm.
all know every movie, every TV show, movie that Tyler Perry does, he has some fine ass black men with body yada yada up in it. We know that
Right. Right.
every movie that has a black man in it, or TV show that he does, the men are fine.
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep it 100, and they have body. They bomb.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So we know that he like aesthetically pleasing black men.
Right.
We know that he's not really into too much of black men who don't look well kept unless it's the character. But when you see the black man cleaned up, they done cleaned up. So
Mm-hmm.
we know that he likes aesthetically pleasing black men.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't understand what the coming out is. Everyone said years ago, decades ago, when he first came out, that every time they see a black man on the screen, oh, why the man got to be shirtless? He must like that. You know what I'm saying? So we've
Mm-hmm.
seen it already. So my point is, while understanding what you're saying, is that I get what's going on. I get what is being said. I understand the opinions of everybody who I've heard talk about this situation.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I went to go watch it the first time. I'm like, what are they talking about? Let me go ahead and watch this. So now watching,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I said. The first episode.
I guess for me, I
Mhm.
have never seen a Tyler Perry movie in that context.
Okay.
Yes, he love him some aesthetically pleasing black men. We all know that. Like you said, he even do that on stage, right?
Right.
But I have
Everything he
never
does.
seen it. I have never seen any work of Tyler Perry in
So
that
that
type of
raunchy.
context.
That raunchy. Okay, I mean, and I get that. Like, I mean, it like if you're used to seeing a Medea play or a Medea movie, well, it's not, and you go from that to this, it's crazy. But then if you look at the other movie he had with Megan Good and Amari Hardrick, that movie was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not used to seeing that type of situation in that, when you watch the other movie with before the Megan Good and Amari Hardrick, the movie prior to that one was kind of crazy. So
Mm-hmm.
it's for me, I've seen a lot of his stuff was not his more recent stuff, and I'm
So
not
you think
stuck.
it's a build up? You think it
Right,
was like a
it's
build
an
up?
evolution of his career. Like he has to like
Right. Okay.
Medea no longer sells. Well, it
But that's
sells, but
true.
it
Yes.
sells, but it doesn't sell to the crowd that he want to reach now. He wants to keep the Medea crowd and build another crowd, the more adult crowd, which is fine.
Uh-huh.
That's what I said. So I see it as an evolution more so than a revealing of something. Yes, it may
Okay.
be revealing his thoughts and things. Like even if you watch the Oval, that's what I look. The Oval,
Mm-hmm.
or if I mean, there's a bunch of gay stuff in that. If you watch
Mm-hmm.
Sisters, there's some gay stuff in that. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
it's he's always been doing different things that
Mm-hmm.
kind of got to this amalgamation at this point of this whole thing. That's what I said. This series was a mixture of P Valley and the Players Club.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And if you haven't seen both of those things, whatever,
I've never seen P Valley. I
well,
can't, you know what I mean?
oh,
So yeah.
it's a lot. Don't watch it.
Okay. I won't. I'm glad you
It's a
said
lot.
that. I won't. I've
It's a
never
lot.
yeah,
It's a
I'm
lot.
just saying somebody mentioned that earlier. And I've never seen P Valley. Of course I don't seen the Players Club, but I've
Right.
never seen P Valley, so I can't, but if it's anything like that, then
Yeah,
okay.
it's a
I've
lot.
just
And
never seen it
it's
before.
the thing is also like, it's a lot. So the thing is like I'm seeing it as okay, this is an evolution of his career, of his
Mm-hmm.
directorial things, his of him actually letting us deeper inside his psyche and see not only the good things about, but also the bad things and the debaucherous things he think about. Because like I said, we all have those things. Is what we choose to
Mm-hmm.
express at whatever time we
Mm-hmm.
choose to express them is what give people the insight of who we are. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Do you think I think that Oprah was all clean and pure? No, I think Oprah be getting
No,
it
absolutely
down.
not. Ain't no telling what she done had to do to get what she did.
Right. You know what I'm
And
saying? So the thing is,
when
I
I
don't
say
look
that, I mean Hollywood in general.
general, right. Yeah.
Like
So I said,
they
we're
all
on the
twerk
same
around in the
page.
synagogue. So wait a minute, let me tell you this. When it comes to Hollywood, they all twerk around in the synagogue of Satan. Okay?
You know, I mean,
Especially the
almost
music industry.
it's
All
raunchy.
of them.
It's raunchy. It's raunchy.
They
You
do all
know,
kind of rituals. This thing came out was some of the actors. Cat Williams been telling us for years. Poor Wendy Williams been telling us forever. You know what I
hmm
mean? If they
yeah,
all twerk around in the synagogue of Satan. But
right.
it's just that it seems like now folks is getting real comfortable with showing all this demonic shit and trying to normalize it. A couple of years ago, Nicki Minaj did a whole demonic ritual at the
On stage,
goddamn
yeah.
VMAs
On stage, yeah. I mean,
on stage
so did
in front of the world.
right. So did Sam Smith, the white
Say, I
fat
was going to
man.
say Sam Smith. I couldn't think of his name.
Yeah,
So did he? Yes, he did too. Absolutely.
yeah.
Hell, even
hmm
Beyonce did a type of ritual when she was pregnant, and
hmm
she was depicting Oshun, I think it was, up on stage when she had that gold on.
With her mom and Blue.
Yes, that was a ritual as well.
Yeah, Lil Nas X. But
Oh
you know
my
what I'm
God, we ain't gonna talk about that thing. Child, I'm not even. I can't even. I don't even see why he wasn't in. He would have been perfect for this right here, Beauty in Black. I don't know why they
No,
ain't
he
got him
wouldn't.
in it.
No, he wouldn't.
Yes, he
Please
would have.
stop it. Just
Oh
because
my
that one
God.
man got his back blown out don't mean that everybody's gonna get their back blown out.
Right, he would have been just fine as the
But
baby
now,
of the family.
Olivia, you cannot lie. That black, dark-skinned, chocolate lawyer was not falling.
Oh yeah, that was that beautiful black man. Beautiful,
He was
beautiful.
falling. Now, when y'all say I like, that's what I like. That's what I like. But yeah, besides that, I'm just saying. But yeah, it's like, but my thing is like, it is what it is. Like, I mean, like I said, I listen to this. I want to even when I listen to music, I listen to a story. I listen to the words. The beat is great. The beat is something you can move and dance to. It's not. But if you're not saying anything to me, if your words aren't touching me, that's not something that you know what I'm saying. I don't take too much into it. I listen to what you're saying and how you're saying it. I think she done left you guys and she dropped off and did something with herself. But yeah. I mean, I hear what she's saying. I hear what's going on. My thing is that it's just another story for me. You know what I'm saying? True, not true. He experienced it. He didn't experience it. It is what it is. I don't sit here and try to drink too much into it because it's not something that I'm going to experience. I don't have the desire to experience that. And I understand there's weak people out there who's not spiritually strong or mentally strong or emotionally
Food
strong who
junkie.
think that, okay, I need to do X, Y, Z in order to get whatever it
I
is that
think I got
I think I
flags. Look,
want.
child, my
But yeah,
whole
that's not
video
where
went off. Can you
I
hear me,
come
food
from. I'm
junkie?
not that type of person. I've never been that type of person.
Food junkie, can you hear me? Food junkie.
You're back, Olivia?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can't hear you, sweetheart. You're muted or something.
Oh shoot, I'm not mute.
We can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Okay, let me come back in.
I guess you have to leave and come back, y'all. But yeah, like that's why I don't take this stuff on YouTube too seriously because it's like, what are you talking about? It's not that I don't. We're not the same people. I'm not gonna. Go ahead, Olivia.
Can you hear me now?
I can't hear you, baby.
Oh shit.
Can y'all hear?
Can y'all hear me?
Let me see these comments right quick.
Oh, you can hear me, D Dot. So it's not me then. It's Food
I can hear
Junkie.
you now.
Well,
I can hear
you
you.
can hear me
I can hear you
now?
now. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, good, good. Yeah, I don't know what happened. My thing just like blew. I
It's
said,
the
Lord, did I
devil.
get flagged? Child.
It's the devil,
We ain't
baby.
even saying nothing bad. We having a whole conversation. Yeah. Ooh, wee. But yeah, yeah, that was just that was just my opinion of what I saw. You know what I mean? Food
Yeah,
junkie.
and I just came up here just to say, like I said, it's not like I said. I don't take anything people's opinions personal. It's your opinion. You're entitled
Oh
to
yeah,
it.
I know.
It's a choice for me. You know what I'm saying? It's not my obligation to listen to anybody that I don't truly agree with or that I don't like. So and
Right,
I'm not one of the people that's going to sit here and argue back and forth with people that have different opinions. No, it's your opinion, and it's not going to change
right,
mine. But I just
right.
want to say that what I saw was a good story once I got into
Yeah.
it, because
Okay.
when with all the stuff, because like I said, we've seen this stuff happen. Like we have somebody on here who meet people at grocery stores and bring them home to meet their daughter and feed the man more better than they feed their daughter. Sorry, their child.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we see it happen.
You ain't
We've
never
seen
lie.
people. We've seen people on here on this little small aspect of the situation. We've seen this a lot of stuff happen. We've seen these people going places where it's not having no money and being flued out and flooded out. If you know what I mean, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we've seen all these debaucherous acts already in real life on here. And these people aren't even
Yes.
getting
Yeah.
paid for it. These people aren't getting paid for
Yeah.
what they're doing. At least Tyler
Yeah. The
Perry.
whole thing, the whole thing, can I just say the whole thing is a hot mess. Not only the movie, see, the reason why the movie popped into my mind in the first place is because we was talking about the dragons of the beast sector and the nesses of the beast sector, and all these raggedy bitches around here that call themselves that really is being lifted up, and really is just trash, right? Really just
Mhm.
bad examples. And for the fact that people love that shit, and if they like it, I love it. but I got a right to my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
That says a whole lot about society to me,
Right.
even when it comes to this little microcosm right here, as well as the movie said a whole lot to me. You know, as
Mm-hmm.
far as that goes, like it's an overarching issue for me. Like I said, it's about the collective. I'm talking collectively. You see, not only about the movie. Like I said, the movie just popped into my mind
Mm-hmm.
because I'm going through the videos this weekend and I'm seeing all of these hot messes around here, and they gloating in the midst of their dysfunction. They really think they're doing something. You think somebody hating on you and your motherfucking ass is homeless, and you out here trying to sell your ass or whatever it is that you having to do, and you a whole goddamn mess, and you a grown ass motherfucking woman, and you think that's cute. You don't think nothing wrong with it, and you ain't got sense enough to hang your motherfucking head about that shit because you too old to be acting like that. That's just my fucking opinion.
And see, that's
Okay.
why I like you. That's why I fell in love with you, Olivia, because all this cussing you be doing, I love it.
I mean, that's just my. I just feel away about a whole bunch of shit. And like I said, I appreciate somebody like you hitting the link because you know we can have a honest conversation. You are strong enough to have a conversation. You got so many goddamn sheep running around here. That frustrates me too. Cause don't no can't no. It's like nobody. I mean, are they willfully ignorant? Are they not really willing to think for themselves? I'm like, what the fuck? Is you just playing a role? Is it just entertainment? Do you really have to be led
No.
like that? How can
Yeah,
you live your life if you're a goddamn follower and you're not a leader?
but see how they're living, though. Olivia, see how they're living. Are they really living their life, or are they just existing in life? Because they're
Or
not
just
really.
simply existing? I agree.
Because they're not living anything. Look, I mean, the people
But
that you
that's
just mentioned,
bullshit. You hear me?
the people that you just mentioned, what are they really doing in life? Living
Existing.
pillar to post,
Pillar to
existing
post.
pillar to post.
Ain't that the truth? That's the truth.
So my thing is, I
Pillar to
mean,
post.
so my thing is, you can't allow stuff like that to upset you because you know when you get off these applications what you have going on. I
Yeah, I
can't
just
sit.
find it unfortunate. Now let me get this. You know me, food junkie, and I find it unfortunate, and I'm gonna speak on it, and I'm gonna move it right along. Do you see what I'm saying? It's gonna continue to be unfortunate, but that's just my opinion. And if they like it, I love it. At the end of the day, cause it ain't me. Now that's where me and
Right,
you do understand each other. We got a good grasp of the situation, and because it's not our reality, we can look at it and keep it moving. Okay.
right.
And that's what the fuck I do. Because it's on you how you choose to live. If they choose to live from pillar to post, okay. Like what the fuck?
You
Okay,
know,
okay. But
because
if
I
you put
said,
it online and I see it and I want to talk about it, I'm gonna come and do that too. But you
right,
still do you, because I'm still gonna talk about it.
right. And my thing is, and they say you choose to watch it, I choose to ignore it. You know what I'm saying?
True, true,
Because
true,
you
true.
know,
But
I
you know
don't
I
know
got
those
to be
people.
messy. I'm
I don't
still
know those
petty.
people. I don't know those people at all. I don't know, like the people you
I
named.
don't
I
know
don't
them
watch
either.
them. I've never seen them. All I do is I heard them from people that I watch talking about them. I wouldn't
Yeah.
be able to point them out if I was in the front of them. I wouldn't know who these people
Oh
are.
yeah, no, I wouldn't expect to see nobody like that in my real world, in my everyday life. Like I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I don't associate with that crowd right there. That's not my thing, you know. And
If I like,
that's why I don't mind coming online talking about it, but that's not my world. So
in my real life, people know if I have to dig in my pocket one too many times, that'll be the last interaction we have together in
okay,
person.
child,
If I have to
I
go
ain't
somewhere and
digging at
tell you how
all.
to act in person, that'll be the
Right.
last time you'll be in my presence. I don't do
Oh
all
my
that in real
God.
life. Like, I mean,
Oh my God. Food
all that loud
junkie.
talking is what's up, baby?
Oh my God. Food junkie, that girl Dragons, she's so loud and so ignorant. Like it's incredible. And she for
Yeah,
real about that stuff. And she ain't the only one. I be like,
right.
bitch, are you in
You
public
wouldn't,
acting like it's for real?
right? You wouldn't be around me,
Hell no.
especially when I'm paying for your pussy. Sorry, especially when I'm paying for
Man.
whatever I'm paying for. Girl, you better shut the hell up and suck the. Let me be quiet. See, Miss Olivia got me
Oh
acting a
no,
fool.
I don't even understand. Oh, shut. Nope.
I'm just saying, like,
Okay.
I don't like that's not it for me. Like, what are you doing? You're supposed to be a
Yeah,
lady.
that's
Act
not
like a
my
lady.
crowd. That is not my crowd. Do you hear me?
Yeah, I don't do all that. Like, who does? Like, who
Mm-mm.
thinks that shit is cute? That's not cute at all.
That is not. Oh my God. Oh my God. Can you please say that again? They think it's what?
Cute, and it's not.
That behooves me. How they think that shit is cute, but they really do. To the point to where you hating on me, bitch, for what?
And then a dude walking around stanking and stuff and making excuses. Well, it was Vegas. I've been hot. I've been sweaty. Y'all have seen me walk several miles. I'm never
Yeah.
gonna be stanking,
Yeah.
and I'm
And they
definitely not
don't
gonna
think
lay up with
nothing
somebody
wrong with
who
it. I
is
didn't take a
stanking.
bath the whole time I was there. I just brushed my teeth one time when I was there. And
And
blah blah,
proud of
and
it.
I wore
Proud of it.
somebody else's clothes when I was there. And I'm like, what?
And proud of it. Like, ugh. You,
Ugh,
you nasty.
you nasty.
Like, I mean, so that's what I'm saying. We've seen so much more debauchery stuff on this in this little sector than on Tyler Perry could ever show on a TV show.
Yeah, it's just another version of it for me. Like I said, if they like it, I love it. It's just my commentary. But that's how I got to talk. That because I see so much in this little sector right here, that brought up the movie to me. Do you see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because of that, it's kind of like one and the same. It's all a hot fucking mess. That's why it popped in my head. Because I got to thinking about the shit that go on around here, food junkie. You right. The fuck? I agree.
But yeah, so I can't be upset with you for coming up with the conversation with that, but I can give you my little thoughts of my watching my little situation.
I'm
You know,
so
like I
glad
said,
you hit the damn link today to have a real conversation with me. You know you be looking in and out sometime, food junk. You know I don't get a whole lot of real conversations up here. Come on now.
no, you don't. But yeah,
Now
like,
hell,
but like I
let's
said, I
keep
mean,
it a book.
even if it gets a little heated, it's never personal for me, and I know it's never personal for you because you
Oh
don't give a fuck.
no, huh? Because you know
You
why?
don't
Because
give
we
a
are
fuck.
adults.
Exactly.
Because we grown.
You know, and like, and we have a lot more going on than just these YouTube streets.
Mm-hmm.
So like I said, I can't let this
Yeah,
stuff get into my psyche and wound me up for what? I don't care about these people. I know the power of turning off devices.
exactly.
I
That's
know
why you think it be. I be taking gaps in the commentary. You know what I mean? Because I be needing like a mental health break. You know what I mean? Because the shit is so
Mhm.
annoying to me. What I really want to do is just come on here and cuss everybody out. That's what I and go on about my day. That's all I really want to fucking do. I really don't give a fuck about a video or what the fuck they got. I just really want to come on and cuss them out. That's what I really want to do. But for the sake of argument, so okay.
But yeah, I know how to pick up a book and start reading, or turn on the computer and do some research. I don't need to be entertained this way. Like my life is so full of just what the fuck's going on right now in this real
Yeah,
world. I don't got time for this
yes.
craziness.
Like at goddamn 45. Oh my, next week. Oh, we could be living in a totally different America. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
And
And
that's
people
real
think,
talk right there.
oh,
I'm
well,
so
I don't care, and it doesn't affect me. And economy. What about the economy? Y'all don't remember the economy when he left office? Y'all don't remember the economy
exactly
halfway through on things. Y'all so stupid. I'll be quiet.
so stupid.
So
Just so
silly
stupid.
about, oh, well, he gave us a check. He didn't give you a check. Obama gave you a check. Biden gave
Hmm.
you two checks.
Yep.
Just
Just
because his
so
name was on a check.
stupid.
Like y'all, like
Don't
that
even
tell me
have
that
sense
y'all
enough
could be
to
bought
know
for $1,200. Y'all could be bought for $200. That's how much you worth.
$1,200. $1,200.
Right. And my thing is, where is it now? How far did it
Where is
get
it
you?
now?
Because you're worse off today than you were when he gave it to you.
And what the
And
hell can you do with $1,200 in this economy any damn way?
in any economy besides the 50s,
Thank you.
nothing.
Beside the 50, like you said, what the hell are you supposed to do with that?
Shit, that's not even a whole house payment.
Hell no. Are you kidding me? Child. To repair one side of my roof is more than $1,200. And that's just one side of it, okay?
I mean,
All these
you can't.
damn storms you keep having and stuff. Keep fucking my shit up. You talking about $1,200, child.
Right. Like, I mean, if you don't believe in weather changes was not on the environment, whatever, how do you going to stop this weather from happening? By cleaning up the air and stuff. You want to get rid of EPA, but yet you want to kiss somebody $20. Well, they don't do nothing for me.
Child.
But Olivia, we forgot people who think that's something. All they do is brag about crab legs.
Child, you ain't said nothing but a word. You better come on with them crab legs. I don't even eat fucking crab legs.
And my thing is, I'm showing y'all plates of food that I
Oh
done
my
cooked.
God, your food is so beautiful. Your food is
Oh,
so beautiful. Like I
check out
can
the
do
picture I just
country
posted
cooking.
today.
I can do country cooking, but I can't do that cuisine that you be doing. I love your plates. I love your culinary skills. You know what I mean?
Thank you. But today I had a breakfast of Asian inspired breakfast with pork belly and rice, a little bit of Asian sauce, and a fried egg with a little sauce on it. I posted it. I posted that again today. I'm like, this looks good. Let me post this picture right quick. It was good.
I ain't even looked over there today, but honey, when I be seeing your plates, I be like, oh my God, I wish I could create that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
And so the
both
only
is
time
like,
I eat like that is when we go out to eat. You know what I mean? And fine dining restaurants. And
but yeah,
but other
I'm
than
like,
that, child, you get
ugh.
country cooking around here, child.
Like people like, oh well, that's what's happening in the real world that y'all should be paying attention to because
Yeah.
once it change, it's gonna change real quickly if it changes.
But that's why they say black folks is the last people to catch on to what's going on, and by that time it's too late.
Right.
You know, there's a reason why they say that, because guess what? It's the truth.
Because we so
So
worried
we've
about.
been preparing around here for the worst for a long time, okay? You
Hmm.
got to make provisions. You got to look at the world how it is. Like I said, I don't get to live in a world where I can wear rose-colored glasses. Do you see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's not my world. You know, I can't pick and choose what reality I want to live in. You know, I have to live in reality.
Mm-hmm. And
You
that's why
know,
you
and
were.
so
I've always said, once I see you, I can't unsee you, and once I see it, I can't unsee it.
yes,
That's just how I live. Like
yes,
I can't make believe and see what I want to see. I have to see what's out there, what is.
exactly. That's the world I live in, food junkie. And I'm just like you. Once I see it, I can't unsee it. Once I catch on to even get a whiff of what's really going on, I can't like act like I don't know. You know what I mean? That's not my world. You
Right.
know. And so, but yeah, a child, and in 7 days, like I said, either we gonna continue to live in this reality of the United States of America, or we're going to come under a dictatorship, you know. And
Or
so,
something crazy.
or something crazy, but you best believe it's gonna be something bad and not good at all, okay?
Right. And
It's
people
gonna be
think that
absolute
shit is
our
cute.
world as we know it right now in this United States of America is gonna be upended, you know.
It may be. Let's not say it's going to be. It may be. Let's put that into existence. It may be if
Yeah,
people
it
don't make the
may
right
be,
decisions.
you
Like I
know,
said
and
all
then
the time.
but I think this is all for a reason. You know what I mean? I
Mm-hmm.
don't look at it as just happening just cause.
Oh no.
If it's gonna happen, it's for a reason. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
And the fact that this country is willing to allow it is beyond me. It don't make no sense to me. You
But
know?
this country is what it always have been. Like
Yeah.
this country, you can't start something with hate and greed
Mm-hmm.
and murder
Mm-hmm.
and rape and pillaging what's not and disease
Yes.
ridden stuff and lying and corruption was that you can't start something with that and think it's going to turn out good. Look at the
Yeah.
once again the police force. How did that start?
Yeah.
Slave patrols.
Yeah.
So you think that I believe
Yeah.
that the police force is now just a good beacon of light and hope and positivity? No. While there's some out there, the
Yeah.
institution itself was
Yeah.
started
The institution you better say that. Because it's the system. It's called the
right.
system of white supremacy racism. And I'm not talking about Anglo people. I'm talking about the
The
system.
mindset,
The
right? The
system
mindset, the
is so
system, right?
morally corrupt and so evil that the system can run itself. The system even even hurts the people that
Right.
it was set up to
The
help.
system allows people to turn who the system is against. They allow them to buy into the system to turn
Yes,
against the people that they want to hurt. So they keep
yes,
their hands clean.
yes, absolutely. The
But yeah, you
system
don't
don't
see
give a
that.
damn. You
Mm-mm.
right about that? Yes, sir. You are absolutely right about that. And we are seeing that on a day-to-day basis. I absolutely agree with that. That's real.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's real.
So that's another reason why I don't allow too many things on TV. Get me upset, especially a show that I know these are characters or characterizations of people.
Yeah.
I can't let that bother me because shit, I'm living with the real world.
I mean, yeah, I live in the real world. You know what I mean? You're right about that. I was like, the reason why I got to the conversation is
Because the
because of
real
what I
world,
was talking about before I got to the conversation. It's
the
all one
real
and the
world.
same to me. I'm not even like it's one and the same to me. I'm just keeping it above. That's how I got to the conversation.
I got you, but
And it's
yeah.
crazy. Yeah.
But I
Oh
guess this is my
shit.
video for the next couple of weeks, so I have to be, I only do a video like once a week
Uh-huh. I'm so
or once
glad
or
you
twice
hit
a
this
week.
link. You know, you very rarely hit the link, but I appreciate you coming up here and having this real actual conversation with me. You know what I mean? Cause oh chat, it be a lie. I'm like, oh Lord, you mean I got to go live today? Oh, baby. Mm-mm.
Yeah, so I just want to thank you for having me up here. Just it was always, as always, delightful, insightful conversation.
Yes, absolutely. I appreciate us being able to have an adult conversation about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And moreover, I appreciate the fact that um at least some of us realize that a conversation can start one place and end in another place. And what I mean by that is we started off talking about the movie, but we ended up talking about what's really going on in this crazy world,
right.
and how our world can possibly change, within a
Hmm.
couple of days. And
But
so
hold on,
and then that's really that's the real conversation right there. You know what
right.
I mean?
But
What's going on
have
with
you
our
talked about what
political
happened with
system?
the at Madison Square Garden yet? Have you talked about that yet?
What happened in Madison Square? Oh, about that racist comedian.
The whole 5.5 hours was racist. That was just the opener.
That, that- and then, but black people was there. Can you believe
Yes.
that?
So was Hispanics. So was Jews. So
And
was
I was gonna say, even some Hispanics and Latino people was
right.
there, and they was praising that stuff. And I'm thinking these people is talking about y'all. And they go back to
America.
people being led, people being sheep. See, it's a
Hmm.
whole circle. You right.
Right. America is for Americans and Americans only. First of all, no. America is made up of immigrants.
Yep, that's true. That's true.
No one here is, well, we may be, depends on what lineage we're in, but America
Right.
is full of immigrants. And when he say immigrants, people don't realize he doesn't mean the Scandinavians, he doesn't mean the Polish, he
Exactly.
doesn't mean the Germans, he means anybody with melanin in their skin.
Anybody with melanin in their skin, anybody that's not Anglo, that's what he means. That's the America
Anyone
that
from
he
the
want to make great
anyone
again,
that's
but
not
it
not
ain't
not from the
never.
Caucasus Mountains, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He all
yeah,
those will come on in. Because they want this to be
yeah.
a white Christian nation anyway, which is never going to be.
But no, no, it can't be. It's too much blood in the soil. Do you see what I'm
Exactly.
saying? And then they refuse to
Acknowledge it.
atone for that. You know what I mean?
Acknowledge and atone. You're right.
And then the blood in this soil is going to be avenged, and that's part of the reason why the things that's going on right now, they're going on for a
Hmm.
reason. It ain't just cause. And I be
Right.
trying to tell people this what's going on right now. It's not just because you can't build nothing and think it's gonna last forever when it's built on blood.
That's why I said how things start is what is always it. It's the system. It's
Yeah,
the
it's the
it's the
system, and
system.
I absolutely agree.
That's what
We
I
in
said.
agreement on
Right.
that. Because I absolutely agree, because it's the truth. Okay.
Yeah, you can't sit up here and act as though
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying, everything was all sugar and spice. No, everything's not all clear and good. There's shit that
Nope.
y'all need to atone for. There's shit that y'all need to
Yep.
happen. And that's it. And I don't mean atone by giving me some money because I don't need the money. Just don't get in my
Oh
goddamn
no.
way. Don't get in my way.
Right. No. That's
Don't.
just a band-aid.
Yeah, right. Because you see
That's
what
freaking
you gave some 70 folks $1,200. They bought crab legs.
about crap, but chat. What you what you say? And then like something like that reparation, it's just going back to them anyway. I don't
Right.
see why they having a problem giving melanated people reparations. Then it gave everybody else reparations. It always
The
go back into
Chinese,
the
the
system
Jews, right.
anyway.
Hmm.
It go back into
But
the system. So
but you have
what's
to
the
understand.
problem?
But you have to understand when once the thing is, we are very independent people, and
Yeah.
we are very forgiving people.
Yep.
When we have our own, and we're made assured of our own and who we are and our self-esteem and our self-worth, we don't need them anymore. This way they
That's
keep
right.
us thinking,
That's
keyword is
right.
thinking, that we need them. Look at
That's right. That's
look
why
what happened in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
anytime,
Look what happened in
like during the Reconstruction,
Rosewood.
when black folks was building, like Black Wall Street,
Right.
and
But you know
all
what?
this, all
There
that.
was
That's
more
why they
than one
got
Black Wall
jealous.
Street. People only know about Tulsa, Oklahoma. They don't know about Rosewood. They
There was
don't
a
know
whole
about
lot of Black Wall Street.
yeah. So
Yeah,
people like, oh, well, Black Wall Street. No, which one? Because
yeah,
there've been several over the course of
yeah.
history, and they've all been burned down. Like people
Yes.
don't
Yeah.
realize Central Park was a black ran town.
Yeah. What they call it, Seneca Village.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right about that.
So
Yeah.
we are constantly going to keep on falling back and not being who we were meant to be because we don't
Yeah.
want to be that. It's too much hard work. We rather sit back and let somebody hand us something. Don't hand me anything. Just don't
Yeah.
stand in my
Well,
way.
well, see, now it's to the point to where collectively,
Right.
a lot of us have given up because
Mm-hmm.
they figure if we build it up, they're just gonna take it away from us anyway. You
Mm.
know what I mean? And then that's what they want you to think
Right.
because it's fight. And then you can't say the cycle don't exist, because we done seen it over and over again. There are plenty of examples, even to this day. They don't want to give you. They would rather give somebody that's first generation in this country a leg up as opposed to our melanated ancestors that came over here and built this country. You can't even hardly get along.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? To better yourself. And so that's how deep it gets. So yeah, you're absolutely right about that, food junkie. I agree with you. Yeah,
So, like I said,
it's the
I'm
truth.
having no conversation in real life. I'm not having conversations about who slept with who. Oh, YouTube. Who cares? How's
Yeah,
that going to affect me economically?
yeah, that's true.
It's
This is
not.
just fodder for me, child. I'm just messy, spending wasting time, child, wasting time between loads of clothes and doing whatever cooking and whatever else I gotta do. Okay,
Right. But it's like, I mean, it's crazy to me. That's
but I
there's
be
so
hoping I
much.
can drop some gems. You know what I mean? I'm messy, but I be trying to drop some gems and drop some knowledge because I mean what the hell I'm saying. Do you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's in a messy way or not. And but the whole situation, uh, when it comes to this country in general, I truly believe that we are in the midst of the end of days. And the Book of Revelation even talks about great nations toppling. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I mean? And at one
Mm-hmm.
point in time, this was the greatest nation. You know what I mean? And,
But,
and
but,
now
but
it's a
look at all the other
mockery.
ones. Look at the Grecian nations. Look at the
Yes,
Roman nation. Look at all these
yes,
different nations was not across the world who was their best, who was the
yes,
best, who was the most prosperous was not, and where are they now? Because
yeah,
it's the arrogance of people who thinking that they are better than like no one's above you, no
yes.
one's under. There's always God.
Yep, there's always
So
see that's the thing though.
if you don't understand that, well, it's like you're
Mm,
gonna always fall. You're gonna always fall for
that's
the
right.
Okido. You're gonna always be in a destructive place. Yes, God put us
Uh-huh.
on earth and put people on earth with that to help further the message of loving each other.
Yep.
But once
Yep.
you start looking at them like they're God, that's the beginning of the end. And they're looking at that man like
That's the
he's
beginning of
God,
the end.
and he's not. He is. I
That's
mean, yes,
right.
we're all flawed, but he is flawed and demonic.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. You are absolutely right. That's the issue. Especially when it comes to melanated people. We
Right.
are the closest to God on purpose. But
Exactly.
because we are so close to God, we tend to we don't want to collectively humble ourselves and prostrate ourselves. And we
Hmm.
have that sin to atone for as well. You see, we
Right.
got our own little set of sins that we as a people have to atone for. You know what I mean?
The
And
sin of
so
arrogance
yeah, yes, arrogance. Yes, because we are so
and
much
ego.
like,
Right.
because we are made in the image of.
The likeness
We
of. Right.
refuse to bow down collectively and prostrate ourselves. We do everything in the world but what we're supposed to do. That
Right.
is the issue. I absolutely agree.
My thing is that I know where I come from. I know who my
Me
earthly
too.
my earthly protector, my heavenly Father is. I know who that is. I'm not gonna sit here and
Exactly.
like I said, I may do a lot of things. I may have like a lot of things, in
Right.
life like that. But one thing I have not done is forsaken Him.
That's right. Forsaking him. See, that's the key right there. He don't want you forsaking him. He not worried about your little pathetic ass sins. Do you see what I'm saying? He don't want you to forsake him.
Right.
You are absolutely right about that. See, that's the issue. That's the overarching issue. That's what they don't want to teach you in church. Okay?
You know,
He
you
don't
can
want you to
atone for your
forsake him. Now you can say
you
that
can
again because that's the truth.
you can atone for your sins. You can atone for what you've
You
done.
sure
You
can.
can atone for your acts. But once you forsake
Yep.
him, that's all. It's all done.
It's done. That's it. It's like you turning your back on him.
Right. Don't forsake him because
That's
that's
right.
without him. There's no one. There's
That's
nothing.
what exactly. Huh. He the beginning and the end.
The Alpha
He
and
already
Omega.
done told us I'm the Alpha Omega. I'm the beginning and the end. If you
Right.
can't take a hint on that, I don't know what to tell you. People be worried about the wrong thing. Oh, you cuss all the time. You supposed to be Christian? I'm religious. I'm spiritual. I know
Right.
who my soul belongs to. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? I know who I willingly giving it to. He ain't worried about what's coming out of my mouth, honey. He
Right.
worried about if I prostrate myself before him, if I forsake him. That's what he worried about.
Exactly.
He ain't worried about the little petty stuff. He expect that. He ain't
Right.
worried. Do people really think he be worried about the petty shit?
Right. He made me flawed. He knew what I was going to do before I did it. It
Exactly.
was
He
already
already
written.
know I'm gonna fuck up. He
He already knew
already
I
know
was
I'm
going
gonna
to cuss
say
a bitch
fuck.
out.
Okay, he already know I'm gonna say fuck. Oh, okay. Can we move it right along, please?
Exactly.
The fuck? You right about that.
He
He ain't worried
already knew
about
all that.
that.
He
What
ain't
he
worried
worried
about
about is if what's in my heart, am I forsaking him?
exactly.
And the answer is no, not
Right.
never.
Exactly. I don't care what I go through, the good, bad, and they're different. I'm always going to praise him because I know without him, I wouldn't even be here.
I wouldn't even be here. I
So
wouldn't even
yes,
be here,
and
Big John.
I understand the fact that I may be going through something was not one day or the other. But guess what? I also know that he brought me here and gave me the most intelligence was not for me to learn from it, so I won't repeat that pattern. And until I learn that lesson, I will always be going through
Exactly.
some shit. And that's why you folks
Yep.
out here need to understand. That's why I
Yep.
always have said y'all will always be going through the same shit y'all be going through until you learn from the lessons that he's trying to teach you. But until
Yep.
then, you're gonna always be going places with no money in your pocket, always running around here stanking, always having
Yep.
issues. Was not because y'all are so arrogant to understand that it's not
Yep.
about you or your
Yep.
numbers. It's about
Yep.
him
It
and
really
the
is
numbers.
not. It really is not. I agree. You, oh
Let me
Lord Jesus,
let
Big
me
John,
stop. Let
I
me get off
love
here
you
before I
because you
start
get it,
preaching.
baby.
Let me get off here before I
You
start
get it.
preaching.
Child, you get it.
I've always got it. I said from the very beginning, I came on here a complete person. I didn't come on here
Mm.
to be completed by anybody. I know who I am.
Mm-mm.
I've dealt with everything I need to dealt with,
Exactly.
in order for me to call myself a man.
Yeah,
So regardless of
exactly.
what you think of me was not, oh, you have no
Yep.
number. Your channel is failing. My life ain't failing.
My life ain't
Let's keep this shit
motherfucking
100.
fair. That's what I be. I don't give a goddamn about a click and a view and a number at the end of the day, bitch. My life ain't failing. The
You
hell?
know, don't sit here and play with me. My thing is this: y'all sit here. What about the wrong motherfucking things? The numbers that count, I got. You don't.
Oh.
That's
That's
inches, bank
it.
account. Did I say inches? I'm sorry. Let me be quiet. And I'm being messy.
Well, I'm just, I really, I thank the Lord for allowing me not to be in, situations that I could have been in. You see what I'm saying?
But
In
no, Olivia, guess
situations
what?
that I
I
see,
thank him for
I
putting
thank
me
the
in those
Lord for me
situations
not
was
being
not.
there. But
I,
my
I, I
thing
thank him
is,
for putting me there. I thank him for putting me there was not, but I also thank him for getting me out.
yeah, I just thank the Lord for never leaving me and never forsaking me. Do you see what
That
I'm
yeah, now
saying?
that I can say because although you put me there was not, you also gave me the mindset to get out of the situation and to learn from it to never get put back there again.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because it was a certain point in time when I think I wouldn't even have no mind. You know.
Olivia, I should have been in jail several times. I should have been dead several times. Like I said, y'all really, I just present well, but the reality is if y'all knew what was going on and what was up and where I've been through and how I've been through, like I said, I've been through those situations
Mhm.
with that where I've seen people get shot up in the head, was not had guns pulled on me, whatever. And guess what? I'm okay. I don't look like what I've been through. What I've been through was a lesson because where I'm going. It,
Amen.
it was the
Amen.
journey that I was on that I'm
Amen.
still on, so I can reach wherever God was want me to reach. And when I get there, whatever, I'm gonna have a real testimony, not some fake ass testimony. Was not that's gonna be all sugar and
Right.
spice and everything nice. No, I've been
That's
through
the
some shit.
truth.
I don't look like it.
Mm.
But thank God I went through it, so now I won't have to repeat that shit now.
Hmm. You
You
better
won't catch
talk.
me at 50, 60 years old, 70 years old, was not on here cussing and fussing at people, was not over some bullshit that makes no goddamn sense. Worried about
You
stuff that
better
makes no
talk.
goddamn sense that doesn't affect my life while I'm still on public assistance. I'm just saying, that won't
Yeah.
be me.
You
Knock on
better
wood.
say it. You ain't said nothing but a word. You told out. See, people don't a lot. Uh, unfortunately, a lot of people just worry about the here and now. Do you see what I'm saying? You're not
Mm-hmm.
even digging deep enough. People don't dig deep enough. And
Right.
so there are a lot. You'd be surprised how there's so many of us that don't dig deep enough. You
Mm-hmm.
know, but when the Lord wants you to do something, or He want to teach you a lesson, He can do it easy or He can do it hard. And we so hard headed as a people, as a human being, as humans. HUEMANS,
Mm-hmm.
because we refuse to bow down, more than likely it's gonna be the hard way. Do you see what I'm saying? But you gonna do it at the end of the day, no matter how long it takes. You gonna learn the lesson that He wants you to learn. Okay?
Cussing Christian. Cussing Christian. To answer your question, let me answer your question this way right here. I believe that Jesus has experienced every sin known to man.
Well,
So
why would
take that how you
somebody
want to.
put that up? Who is a DTB? Do you know who DTB is? Let me read this. Like, do you still think that Jesus is having sex with all the ladies? What do you mean by all the ladies? That's so disrespectful. What do you think?
That's what right. That's why I asked the question. Why I answered the question. I believe he experienced all the sins known to man. Because when he was in his human form, he had to experience some things
Why?
that we
Why?
experienced.
Why? How else would he atone? You know
Exactly.
what I mean? How? Why? Why else do we get to plead the blood of Jesus?
Right. So whatever else, so however that looks to y'all is however it looks to you. But I
How,
just know that in order for him to understand my sins, he had to experience my sins or our
how
sins
else
as
would he be
humans.
able to atone? See, some stuff is just stupid. That no, it's not. I'm saying what food junkies. No,
I
I'm
said,
just saying in general. How else would he be
did
able
I
to
say? Did I
atone?
say that,
How
Olivia? Did I
else
say
would be
that?
able to even understand?
Did I
Do
say
you see
that?
what
I
I'm
don't think I
saying?
said that.
What is he atoning for if he ain't been through nothing? That's just like on earth. If you ain't never been through nothing, if you ain't no perfect, if you a perfect person, then you don't have no damn testimony. Cause you perfect. You dressed in white with a halo over your head. Cause you ain't never been through that. You are not of this world if you ain't got a testimony.
And see, look,
So
actually, no, Olivia, that's a distraction. That's a
it
distraction right
is a
there.
distraction.
So
What
yeah,
I don't. Yeah, that's just a troll is what it is.
right. That's a distraction. That's how I I read the lesson
Well,
and I
let
stopped.
me see who this person is, food junkie, because I'm confused. Hold on a minute. Let me see if
I
it's a
see it right
troll
here.
child.
I see it right
Hold on,
here.
food junkie. Oh, Diva Tomboyish.
Hey,
Diva.
Miss Olivia.
Hey, I didn't recognize who it was. I was like, well, let me click on the thing. What's going on,
No, you
love?
good. You good. Hey, food
Oop.
junkie, how you doing? It's so good to finally speak to you. All right. So, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you guys' this conversation. So I'll just go ahead and wait. I don't know
No,
who's
no, go
getting
ahead.
ministered to. Okay. So I just wanted to let you know, Miss Olivia, that
Mm,
ZX flagged my channel. So
mm,
yes, so I'm 90 days off. I have been dragging him for the last like week. And
mm,
one of the trolls, you know how it is, how we do in the black sector. We made a movie, like he has a movie and videos, like I just kept playing the movie. He was so
mm,
upset and touched in his spirit. He can't
mm,
take my drags. So he
mm,
flagged my channel. So
mm,
more than likely, he's gonna flag it again. And so
mm,
I just wanted to make that announcement that ZX is a internet thug. He cannot handle me. He's a pussy.
mm,
And this
mm,
is why he has always been trying to get somebody to fight against me and came over to the beef sector to basically tell everybody,
you stay away from me and not like me and tell lies and all of that stuff because he
Mm-hmm.
needed an alliance because he's a
Mm,
pussy. He can never
mm,
beat me. He will never beat me. And that's just what it is.
mm.
So,
Thanks for coming up, food junkie. Yeah, I didn't know all that was going on. I'm so sorry your channel got flagged.
oh, you didn't see the ZX movie?
No, I didn't.
Oh, we made a biography about him. You got to see
Oh
it.
no, I didn't. Well, and I'm so I don't. I've never fooled with that guy, and I never will. But
Mhm.
he don't like me simply because I've never fooled with him. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So I
really?
really know I'm really not even interested when it comes to that food. Okay,
Wow. See, when
I'm
he
not
can't
impressed
control
by
you,
it.
you're not the type of woman like you have that demeanor and that, like I'm scared of you. So you have that demeanor like that auntie you just don't play with. Like, yeah. Grab you by your
Yeah, I never.
collar. Yeah.
Yeah, I never fooled with that. I never fooled with that fool. I never have. He got mad at me long ago when he first came over here.
Mhm.
And my sister told me, don't fool with that man. Don't let him on your channel. He used to be in the. My sister used to be like the Nature Boy channel and stuff. And
Mhm.
she was like, they caused so much trouble over there. They destroyed their own sector. Don't. That's trouble. Don't deal with it. And so she
Right.
told me that, and I never even let the fool on my panel, not one time. And he's
Mhm.
never liked me because of that. But I'm not. I'm not finna associate myself with that demon. No, I don't know nothing about him. Mm-mm.
Yep, that's how he is, and so what he does is, that's why he goes to different sectors, and the
Okay,
person that
wait a
he
minute,
can't
food
stop.
junkie. Do you want me to drop the link again? I'm sorry, Diva.
Oh, he said
I
he
saw
couldn't
food
hear
junkie
me.
make a comment. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he said he couldn't hear me. That's why he dropped down to see what was
Yeah,
going on.
that's why I want
What
to
I
know. I'm
said
gonna
was, I
drop the
said,
link
"Hey,
in
food
case.
junkie, nice to meet you, and finally speak to
Yeah, I had
you."
been having. I got knocked off my food junkie. I'm dropping it again in case you want to come back up, love. There go the link. So yeah,
Mhm.
but yeah, no, I didn't know. I didn't know that had happened, Diva, and I'm so sorry.
Yeah. So no, I'm okay with that. It's I
Mm,
have my content channel, and then I have my other channel, my
mm,
throwaway channel. So
mm,
yeah, it is what it is. It's still some nice, some good things on it, but I mainly forget the channel. I had to make the announcement that people think that ZX is this just terrible, and he just say anything and he this and that. No, it's certain things that he
mm,
can't take, and that's defeat. And he has never beat
mm,
me and never will. So he has to resort to flagging. So that's
mm.
all. I'm just
Lord have
going
mercy.
around doing my wave. Mhm.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah,
bye, Miss
yeah.
Olivia. I'll still be in your chat. I love your commentary.
Thank you,
I
girl.
can't tell you who my other favorite is as far as commentary because you're gonna cuss me out.
Ugh.
So I'm just gonna get
Well,
down.
no, I ain't gonna cuss you out. Who's your other favorite, girl?
Bye, Miss.
Huh?
I
I ain't
it's
gonna be
my two favorite
upset.
commentaries, and it doesn't matter what y'all talk about. I be right there, like, oh, I don't know what y'all voices do, but or how y'all explain things. Is you and Brianna.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Well, thank you for liking me. I appreciate it. Thank you for liking my commentary. Thank you.
Oh, of course. I just love it. It just makes it seem like you just sitting in the kitchen, or you cooking food, or you doing something and you just telling
Right?
a story.
Thank you, baby. Because you know what? Diva, I'm going to keep it a buck. Most of the time, I am multitasking, okay? So thank you for
Look,
saying that because it's the truth.
of course, of course. I find ZX and Diva to be annoying. She is such a weirdo. Oh, thank you. I think I'm a weirdo too. I aim to never be just like everybody else. I aim to be as different as possible.
I know that's right, child.
So
Individual,
that
right?
nobody bothers me calling me a weirdo. All
Yeah,
right,
they
Miss
think I'm a
Olivia.
weirdo. They think I'm mean. They think I'm surly. They think I'm everything else. Girl, I don't care.
Oh, well, that's true. You mean, yeah, definitely.
I, I don't give a damn. I
The
don't give a
ZX
damn.
thing. I don't know. I don't know
Yeah,
if
I
he
know
sings.
a bit, but I have to get rid. Oh, okay, food junkies. Well, thank you so much for coming up, food junkie, and have the conversation with me today. I appreciate you, love. I appreciate you. And so, yeah, I really food junkie very rarely come around, child. And so I was so glad that he hit the link today, Diva. And so yeah, but anyway, child,
Oh yeah.
what anything else you want to talk about beside that old man? Cause hey Florida
Food
Bay.
Junkie. I sat back into his shows. Him and Rebel. I don't know if they get along. That's not what I'm trying to say, but they have the same energy,
Mm,
in my opinion. So
mm.
I enjoy both. They have calm demeanor. So when you want to
Yeah,
chill or just relax and
yeah,
I listen. I fall back and listen to them, y'all. Mm-hmm.
yeah. They're pretty cool. Yeah, I like both of them as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So Miss
Yep,
Olivia, so
yep.
you did. I didn't know that you originated from the black sector.
In the old black sector, yeah, I used to argue with the manosphere back in them days.
Oh, okay,
Hmm.
okay.
Yeah, I was back
So
in them
some of them
days.
over there, like Beasley and Candy and them.
No, I'm not from that version of the black sector. I don't know
Oh,
anything about what I mean by the black sector or old black sector. Some people call it the conscious sector, but I wasn't with I wasn't fooling with what's his name over there in the conscious community. That's not us. When I came in, I was talking to people like the Manosphere people and O'Shea Duke Jackson, Cynthia G, Nyland
oh, okay,
Tans.
that
I
era.
come from
Okay,
that area. Yeah, I come from that
hmm,
area. Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
Is Cynthia G? Did she ever come back?
I heard she just got her channel back, from my understanding.
Oh, she got the original back.
I think so. I think she did. I believe she did. Yeah.
Oh,
After
that would
yeah, I
be
don't know
so
what she did
cool.
to get it back, but I think she's back on because they had snatched all of the channels at one point in time. If it took
Right.
her a little minute to get them back, but I think she's back up and running. I believe. Yeah.
Oh, I just looked. Okay, so yeah, I didn't even know because I follow her on my content channel. Yup, she back
Hmm.
up. Yeah, the
Yeah, she
trolls was
back up
sick.
and
They was messing with her
running.
real bad. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Some Anglo woman just had all of her stuff snatched, and so
Yep.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
good that she fought though, because
yeah. It's good that
even
she
though her
fought. Yeah,
channels was getting
absolutely.
snatched, she
Yeah.
kept building more. So a lot of people don't know that when you lose channels, that's basically YouTube revoking your chance to sign up for a new channel. So
Yeah,
sometimes people think that they could get around it by
yeah.
putting their channel in another person's name. But that's
Mm-hmm.
clearly what the YouTube guidelines say not to do. Do you get what I'm saying? And once you
Exactly.
can prove that it belongs
Exactly.
to that channel holder, when
Yep.
you get that email, it's a wrap. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
So you gotta be
That's
careful.
true.
Hmm.
Yeah. 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 I mean, she had built her channel for years, and so I'm glad she got it back up and running. I don't know if she have to start all over again. I don't know what the process is or whatever, but Cynthia G, she was around here when I came on. You know what I mean? She was
Hmm.
already established. So yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
And we had some
Good.
good, we had some good round for rounds and pound for pounds. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And so, but for somebody to just come troll you about your channel, I don't think that that's cool. You know what I mean?
Me either. And they own,
Somebody
like, to
that
me, they've
established.
earned their stripes to be where they are. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
yeah. I mean, she had she had a substantial following. Not on this play.
right.
She had a substantial, legit,
Mhm.
following, and so that's a lot to lose.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
that's
I'm gonna go ahead
substantial.
and step down. And it was a pleasure
Okay,
speaking with you. I love talking to you and listening to you, Miss Olivia. So
thank you,
I'm gonna go back in the chat. Thank you for letting
thank
me
you,
up.
girl, and thank you for hitting the link. Okay.
Okay. All
All
right.
right.
Bye.
You have a good day, baby. Bye bye. Well, y'all, I guess we gonna get up off of here. I done been on here for 2 hours and 24 minutes according to the counter. If you guys came in late, thank you, Hush7. Y'all please be part of the replay gang. And thank y'all so much for joining me. Thank you, Food Junkie, for hitting the link. Thank you, Creole Butterfly, for hitting the link. You know what I mean? And y'all know we'll start out one way and we'll end up another way. You know what I mean? Thank you, Diva Tomboys, for hitting the link as well. I always like when y'all hit the link when I drop it, chat, because most of the time I be forgetting to drop it. If nobody don't say nothing, chat, I'm gonna drop it. It ain't even personal. I just be forgetting. Hey D Dot, thank you D Dot. I appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, whether y'all agree or disagree with the commentary, thank you so much for even being willing to listen. Right? That's what's important to me. You know what I mean? Not to be a follower, just to be willing to listen. You know what I mean? And critically think for yourself. That's my goal. You know what I mean? I don't run no cult over here, and I want people to be able to critically think. And me and Food Junkie, we had a wonderful conversation today. Me and Diva Tomboys, as well as me and Miss Trio. You know, wonderful conversations. I always love when we could get up here and have just a good conversation, you know? And so, child, I guess I'm gonna get off here. Oh, y'all, please hit the like button on your way out the door. Please be part of the replay gang, honey. Okay. Please like, share, and subscribe. Take a look at my product tag bag. I got some good little smelly candles on there. You know, y'all know how I feel about the candles, right, child? And so, thank you, D Dot. I appreciate it. Yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna get off here, chat. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a nice rest of your day. And I'm gonna talk to y'all later. I love you in the way that Christ loves you. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Bye bye. Peace.